All right, there we go. There we go, there we go. Like, it stop getting mad at me for it being off. We've invented a new tier of whipped viewer. Previously the YouTube chat has been the whipped chat. But now, thanks to YouTube's update, we now have the YouTube Shorts feed live viewer as the most whipped chat. Alright, hang on a second. Let me pop the chat out here while I've got it here. That should be excellent. I even have like an entire vertical layout, but they literally don't let me use it. Because I have to use their, like, thing. I have to... If I want the chats combined, I have to use their built-in thing. Since when are we in serif? Wait. Is the font... Wait, what? You're right. You are in serif. Hang on. I changed the chat to be... Okay, see how before it would always start right above my head? I thought that it might... Maybe I'm wrong. I'll take feedback on this. But I thought that it would look cooler if it came up from behind me. But why did it change the font? Hang on a second, hang on a second. Stream Elements, what have you done to me? Webcam chat, edit. You know what's crazy is on the preview, it doesn't look like that. Save. Does it, do I need to like reload it or something? Like, why is it? You know what? I don't know. It literally on the preview, it doesn't look like that. Why does it show it? Why is it in like Microsoft Word serif font? Hang on a second. Let me try. Let me change it. Pick a font. No, not that. That looks like ass. Maybe this? Alright, let's try it now. I just saved a new one. Alright, it's not... No, it does still look like a serif. What the fuck, man? Why did... All I did was rearrange the text box. Why did it try changing my shit? Comic Sans? I mean, that'd be funnier. Now it looks like a Word doc. Also, we're overflowing with fucking receipts. How much CO2 per ounce of soda? Hang on. Where would that... Where is that at in the chain of messages here? Oh, it's on this one. Well, we're gonna see. I'm gonna dump, like ounce to ounce, effectively. But I don't know how much is gonna actually stay in. Holy shit! Rosiv, thank you so much for the 25 gift subs. Thank you, man. Thank you for the gift subs to Swim Bob, Riot Juice, Free Bros, Slutwana, Section 65, Yogurt Duck, Sayumi, Spina, Bloodus, Uncle Sag, Ethan Silverstar, Oni77, Epic Space Troll, Dr. Chappie, Alpha Sith Lord, Cute and Funny, Zarkodia, Yuseke Sana, Taco Catpiss, Your _ Majesty, Be Death Positive, Primordial Ascension, Pan Miev, Knuckleberries, and Garlic Bread. Thank you, thank you. Good grief. Buttered Bread, thank you for the $5. If you really did steal your neighbor's burning bush, you are done for. Have you heard of tree law? You can't scare me with threats of tree law, brother. I've heard of a lawyer before once or twice. Don't worry about it. Okay, so, listen. I know that it looks annoying that the chat is in serif for some reason, and I'll try to fix that. But it does look cool to have it rise up behind me, right? Like, I'm not crazy on that, right? The horn is the most hilarious and annoying bit you've come up with. Do you know how old it is? I invented the horn when I had like 20 viewers. It was never, I never expected it to go off as much as it does now. Alright, Rylitha, thank you for the 100 bits. Comic Sans chat win. Tell you what, when I can figure it out, we'll think about it. Dalto, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Techie Jake, thank you for the 2 months. King Kashova, thank you for the 200 bits. Shamu Plays, thank you so much for the gift sub to Bucket Full of Dashi. Remind me to pause my TTS real fast. Weeaboo Judas, thank you for the 500 bits. The trick to the garden is to... Oh, wait. That was when he was giving me advice. Actually, now that the TTS is on the desktop audio, even if I left it on by mistake, it wouldn't fuck up the recording. Much to consider. I'll think about that one. For now, the TTS is only on during the beginning part. Negatar, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. To Aliette, Hapcax, Bingus the Vindictive, Disco Viking, and Lautria. Trial Assassin, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate you. Coomer Noob, thank you for the fresh sub. Shamu Plays, thank you for the bits. Lord Pig, thank you for the 7 months. Uncanny Coworker, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Featuring Finn, thank you for the 6 months. This is the guy who told me arrow bars are a scam. They do look like a scam. Guy that's literally just a random string of characters, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. I have no idea how to say your name. Shamu Plays, thank you for the 500 bits. Appreciate ya. RDDM, thank you for the 10 months. Aye, aye. King Kashova, thank you for the 100 bits. Shamu Plays, thank you for the bits. Aiden Lips, thank you for the Prime sub. RP Ruin, thank you for those 10 gifted subs. Alright, thank you, but I'll do it again. Vomit VT, thank you for the 100 bits. Topocado, thank you for those 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you. King Kashova, thank you for the 100 bits. And Keat Lear, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. I appreciate you. They're gonna come after one of these days of an environmental rights group is gonna get on my ass for the paper loss going on this stream. When I bought this receipt printer like 2 months ago or so, because I haven't had it that awful long, I bought a box, a big old box of 30 receipt rolls. We're down to this. This is the last. This is the last of them. I'm gonna have to order more. King Kavashka never getting his name pronounced correctly after all this time. Make a steam engine powered by cigarettes. We gotta branch out from this, bro. I literally smoked something like earlier this week. Shmebby, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate you. And Fruzel, thank you for the 2 months. Never mind the ruins. Thank you for the Prime sub. And Suzanne Syndicate, thank you for the 500 bits. Thank you, thank you. So, in case you guys are wondering what the project is... So, in case you guys are wondering what the project is for today, today, we are going to be building the Ultra Carbonation... Today, we are going to be building the Ultra Carbonation device. So, someone fielded the idea to me a while ago, where they were basically like, hey, you carbonate soda at like 20 psi or so, but you can actually get a higher carbonation percentage with higher pressure, and I did some research and found out also colder temperature. So if you get it really close to freezing, and you get it really pressurized, so if you get it really close to freezing and you get it really pressurized, you can actually get like super concentrated, ultra carbonated water out of it. And should also be able to make super carbonated soda by the same methods. So what we're going to, editor, do that but 5 times. Editor, cut all the honks out of the opening segment of this video. 20 is kind of low. It's like 20 to 40 is typically the range that they operate at. But, what we're going to be doing is building a special pressure chamber. So, as you can see, I've bought this tiny air tank, and this guy's rated for hundreds of PSI, so it can take a lot more than what we're even going to be driving it at. But I've got this little pressure tank and some various fittings here. Now, the pressure regulator that they sent me, this was supposed to be an 1/8 inch in PT. This is an 1/8 inch in PT, if you can see. And this is very much not an 1/8 inch in PT. It's like, it's like bigger than a 1/4 inch. I don't know what they're doing. So, I ordered another one. It was supposed to be here yesterday. It didn't show up. It's now supposed to be here today. It's gonna show up during this stream. Well, fingers crossed we get the pressure relief valve, because for safety, it's probably a good idea to have one of these. But we don't actually need it, because we can use this needle valve to bleed off extra pressure if we need to. Editor, leave in all the honks properly. Where's that edit J-Sky made that was... that was just him putting the honk randomly in the intro? Stream died for a second. It's not on my end, but it might be on my OBS server's end. You want me to check real fast? You want me to check real fast? 0 drop frames. Not really sure. Maybe it's the RTMP server. You know, the unfortunate thing is, well, because I kept blowing the breaker so much, and it used to, like, kill stream completely when I do it, when I set up the OBS server so that I could do mobile streams, I realized that if I blow the breaker, that doesn't tank the stream, because it can keep it going, even if it's on, like a technical difficulty screen for a minute or two. So now everything goes from my PC to the OBS server and then to Twitch and YouTube and all that. So there is an extra layer of abstraction that sometimes fucks with it. Twitch has been acting up. I've had to reload it over. Oh, that's Twitch's end then. My bad. Anyway, what we're gonna be doing is, we're gonna be building a device that uses this tank to get the higher pressure. The valve that I got is rated for 150 PSI, so I'm hoping to get 150 PSI of CO2 in this bad boy. And then to get it down to temp, I've also got these little Peltier coolers. Peltier? However you say it. And we're gonna try to mount these around it as best we can and wrap it in insulation so that this can help it get as close to freezing as possible. These things do suck. Like, they're pretty inefficient. We're gonna need to put this heat sink on the back, because basically the way they work is that one side gets really cold and one side gets really hot, because it's moving the thermal energy from one side to the other, if you want to think about it that way. So I got 3 of those. We can basically encircle this thing in them. Peltier with a silent R. Chances of it bursting? I'd say pretty low. Max pressure 12 bar. What is 12 bar in PSI? It's a lot, if I remember correctly. And also, the max pressure on this tank, because this tank is thick, the max pressure is almost certainly limited by the threads and not by the actual, like, walls of the tank. It's 174 PSI. We should be fine. We shouldn't be getting too close to that. And even then, as I said, I'm pretty sure the mode of failure would not be the tank itself. It would be the threads that are threaded in here, which are all 1/4, or sorry, 1/8 inch NPT. I bought all these. I originally bought a 2-pack because I thought I could get away with it. And then I realized I'm not going to be able to get away with only having 2 of these. So I bought 4 more when I had to rebuy the pressure valve. But these step up the 1/4 inch into a, or the 1/8 inch into a 1/4 inch, which I have a lot more fittings for. Some of this stuff is on default 1/8 inch. So I'm thinking the way that we do this. Hang on. Where's my paper? We need to bring back, it's been a while since I've gotten out a piece of paper and drawn out what we're gonna do. Here, first I'll take care of this paper. Mellow Ruby, thank you for the 100 bits. You better carbonate pilk or I'm rioting. We need to get better jokes, okay? Jaeger 420, thank you for the fresh prime. Mr. Lemon Junkie, thank you for the 2 pounds. Can you use heavy water? Yeah, technically you could. I don't have any heavy water, though. I've thought about getting some to get deuterium gas from for my fuser, so I can test if I actually get fusion, but it's kind of expensive. Anyway, Supercharged a McDonald's Sprite. We're basically attempting to make the most gigacharged McDonald's Sprite. Bid not found, thank you for the fresh prime sub. XB4 Con, thank you for the prime sub. This fucking symbol that you have as your profile pic. I had a, when I was in college, I thought it was real cool. I had a portable hard drive, and I vinyl cut this logo out and put it on the hard drive. If they ever like raided my dorm room or something on some random weed search, they would have 100% confiscated it because of that shit. Make a car that only lets you drive if you're drunk. Yo, Nickel Pickle, thank you for the $2. I got some news for you. I already built that. But instead of it being a car that lets you drive, it's a robot that gives you your keys only when you're drunk. Yeet Boy, thank you for the 100 bits. Buy a chat-controlled soda dispenser and have a member of chat make a soda mixing, also known as a suicide, and try whatever members of chat makes. I kind of already did this, but with alcohol years ago. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring that back. It was kind of fun at the time. The problem is that it's kind of hard to fuck up. Like, it's way easier when chat spams it. You just end up with kind of an average amount of everything. There's not like a unique funny thing. It just doesn't work as good as a bit, you know? Gipster Games, thank you for the 100 bits. Florida Gato, thank you for the $1. Oh, it's King. It's okay, King Kavoshka. He can't pronounce my username either. Oh wait, you're Floragato. Wait! I've been calling you Florida Gator like forever. It's Floragato. Like Flower Cat. Anyway. Cropocria, thank you for the fresh prime sub. D-Chill, thank you for the 3 months. Nox Space Cat, thank you for the fresh sub. And Mesolith, thank you for the prime sub. Also, Chris Robinson, thank you for the $2. Kind of want to see super carbonated liquid oxygen. Alright, listen, bro. We ain't got that kind of technology here. Also, can you even, like, I don't think CO2 is soluble in liquid oxygen. You also pronounce King Kavosha 2 wrong? There's no fucking rest for me, is there? Can I not get a break? Just accept he can't pronounce anything. Listen, when you generously gift me a sub, you're rolling the gotcha on how wrong I'm gonna say your name. Velociraptor, yo, that was my favorite Advice Animals meme from epicreddit.com r/Advice Animals. A claw machine for chat to pull random shit from that, then you need to incorporate into your current build. This is the 3rd idea submitted via receipt that I gotta hit you with, bro. I already did this. Go on the YouTube channel, there's an edit of it. The video did really poorly, if I remember correctly. I made a claw machine that chat could control, and then I would had a lottery system where a random chat member could do it and try to get a toy. It was a while ago. It was like over a year ago at this point. You got me addicted to Cookie Clicker? Haha, imagine getting addicted to Cookie Clicker. Couldn't, and I mean couldn't be me. Alright. We're gonna be using these little... So I have the big tank of CO2 that we can use to hook directly to it. And I can put a regulator on that as well, which should help keep us from blowing up the tank. But then I also have this little guy, which pops one of these little tiny cans. And these say pure CO2, so they should be fine for our use. Don't tighten that here, it's gonna just blast air out the end. They should be fine for what we're doing. Ever since I bought these and the fittings necessary to connect them to things, I've used them a lot because they're really fun. Let me get out, hang on. I forgot, I got distracted. I said I was gonna get out the paper to show you guys how we were gonna do it. So let me pull this up real fast. Hang on. I need something to write on. I need like a... Oh, wait, hang on. I can use this AI-generated Dungeon Meshi cookbook that, fucking, Zazzy got me. Here we go. Alright. So, also I'm going to be writing it upside down, because this is right side up for me, but I'll flip it over once I'm done. So this is our, supercharged soda stream. SodaStream is a registered trademark. I call it a carbonator, or a water carbonator, but it's more like catchy to say it's a supercharged SodaStream, because I think people generally know what that is. Alright, so our main component's gonna be this guy here. So we're gonna have our main tank here. On top of the tank, I realize I didn't give a lot of clearance for illustrating these things. On top of the tank, we're gonna have our 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch adapter. And then I think I have a 90-degree angle thing. Okay, this actually works really well for our illustration. Even if I don't, it'll just go straight up instead of sticking out the side. But I think I have a 90-degree angle thing from the auto chugger. And then that is gonna go to another adapter. That's then going to go to our CO2 tank. Now, this is, when you screw it in, it pierces the top and then it launches it in. So we don't need a valve or anything on this. We should be good just as is. But we'll see. Then, we're gonna need on the output, we're gonna have, or I say the output. Well, on the side here, we'll have a T-splitter. I've got this little guy here. And it's gonna split one out and then one facing forward. And the one facing forward is gonna be our pressure gauge. And here you can imagine this is going through to this side. But this will give us our... this will make sure we can actually see what the pressure reading on the inside of the tank is. This thing caps out at 160 PSI, but a regulator caps out far before that, so we should be good. And then on the end here, we use another adapter, and then this is our... this is our safety release valve. And it's got the little... So this will blow. So we're going to connect this. It's going to pressurize the tank. The pressure is going to rise until it blows out of this valve, basically. Did you really trick a guy? Yo. I saw someone said, why is there cookie clicker in the corner? And you said, for more info type feet. Y'all are being fucking evil, bro. Inside of here, we're gonna fill it half full with water. And only half full because I don't want it to be spraying out of this valve. I don't want it getting into the meter. I don't know what that would do, but it's probably not good if it did. It's probably like a sub-ideal, we'll say. So inside the water will be about half. We'll be able to shake it around once it's pressurized, but when it's off-gassing, I don't want it to do that. Now, the problem is, we want the CO2 to get into the water. In a soda stream, at least in the ones that I've seen, there's a tube down the center that goes into the water to make sure it really blasts the CO2 in there. So what I'm gonna try to do is I've got this refrigeration tubing, and I'm gonna try to braze. See, look, that's like, it's like made to be. I'm gonna try to braze one of these adapters to the refrigerator tubing, and then have this dip down into the water in the center. So that when the air goes in, the general path is down through the tube, and then out of the tube, bubbling through the water, and then out through the pressure release valve. That's the idea. That's the operation idea here. Drill some holes into the tub for more surface area. The gas needs to go into the water. That's what I'm saying. And then there's a second component to this as well. And the second component is that the water being colder makes it so that, because at some point, even overpressurizing it, it's only going to be able to get so carbonated. But we can increase the amount of CO2 that'll be soluble in the water if we get this water as close to freezing as we can. So, on the outside of the metal container, we're going to put some Peltier coolers. Peltier? Someone said the R is silent. Some Peltier coolers. That should then put the fan on top to bring the heat out. This should work to get the water pretty cold. Getting an actual thermal connection on it is going to be a little tricky just because it's a round container and the coolers are flat ceramic, but we'll do our best. Does carbonic acid act as a freezing point depression? That's a good question. I don't have a thermometer in the thing, so I'm not actually going to know how cold it gets, which is maybe going to affect us, but I didn't want the extra failure point of another thing in the tank. Did you know that if you give a rat or a mouse carbonated soda or any carbonated beverage, if it drinks enough, its stomach will grow bloated and it'll die? I heard that rumor when I was a kid, because they would be like, if you give a bird, it stems from that, if you give a bird Pop Rocks, they'll explode type of deal, right? Which I don't think is true. But I'm no bird expert. Yo, Laserface, thanks for the Prime sub. Jungle321 Jungle, thank you for that 8 months, appreciate ya. Kerbo, thank you for the bits. Uo, I think it would be really funny if you smoked 500 cigarettes, like in the meme, 500 cigarettes. I worked really hard on this idea. I hope you like it. Thanks, bro. Gulher Minfurt, thank you for the Prime. Choco Bukes, thank you for the fresh Prime sub, appreciate you. Thank you for the £5, Trey Campbell. It's my birthday Saturday, turning 26. Love your content. Stay crazy. Hell yeah, dude, and happy birthday in advance. Though I might see you before then. Who knows? An Erie Bagel. Thank you for the 7 months. At least you could say this name. Yeah, because I live near Lake Erie. So I'll know the... So I know how to pronounce that word. It's Alka-Seltzer tablets to a bird. That's the same thing, though. It's like, they can't burp, so if they consume carbonation, they'll explode, which I don't think is true. Yo, I think you should make a steak in those cigarettes. My original idea. Everyone always wants to... Everyone's idea is always, you should do this thing with cigarettes. They would just fart. That's what I'm saying, man. Burping isn't the only way to like, get rid of excess gas. I've been off gassing without burping every damn day of my life. Not rats, I mean rice. Try smoking cock, but with cigarettes. Yeah, it sounds epic, bro. Thank you for the epic idea. That's what I really needed in my life. I saw something that says birds breathe with their bones. I think people just be making shit up about birds, I'll be real. Oi, oi. Chatter, have you tried eating cock? I looked it up, and apparently ethanol and glycerol are 5 and 10 times more CO2 soluble than water. Ethanol? So wait, vodka should... Why will they make carbonated vodka then? That's not true. You're either a farter or a burper. What a cruel world. You know what the problem? The problem with burping is that there's not a foul... There's not nearly as foul of a term to describe it. If you fart all the time, they can call you the brap god, which sounds fucking disgusting. But if you burp, what's like the worst thing you can pull out on that one? Belch? It just doesn't have the same... It doesn't have the same sting. There needs to be a word that has the same strength as brap for burping. Belch is not the same. You guys are crazy. Mouth farter? I'll tell you what, that one is better. In upfart? Look at what you have to do to get anywhere near... Look at what the mouth has to do to get anywhere near what the ass achieves on a daily basis. You're having to, like, invent things that just have the word fart in them. Aye, aye. Rap God sounds like something in an Eminem diss. I think Eminem is an amazing rapper, not because of his bars, but because of his use of fecal in his lyrics. You can save all these receipts for several months and then do a project that uses them all. Here's my contribution to the idea. Thank you, Fox Mom Nina. My name's Alan. Thank you for the T1. Appreciate you. And Gadget Garage. Thank you for the Prime sub. And my name's Alan. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you for the videos and streams. Help me get through my days of work. Thank you. Glad you like them. Glad you enjoy. Thank you for the bits. I'm an amazing brapper. I'm an up-and-coming brapper. Like, all I'm saying is that if Eminem realized sooner that brap and rap rhymed, he would have been putting out some bars that would have elevated his career to new heights. Let's see. We're gonna need to mark, like, the general length. I think it should probably be maybe like that. That should get it like far enough in the tube without it being like too far. This refrigerant tubing should be... I haven't even, like, considered, and I know you guys are gonna be like, yeah, of course you haven't considered this, you idiot. But I am realizing now that part of what's going to be a challenge here is, making the water not taste like metal. I only just thought of that. That might end up being a concern. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We would have a brap equal to burping if burping was as sexualized as brapping is. I think you're too online if you think that, like, farts are that heavily sexualized. That's, like, pretty niche. I'm glad that you guys, your minds are all coming together to think of the burp thing. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna just mark where this meets the top, and then we can make a call from there, like where exactly to cut it. Because this is just if it goes all the way to the bottom. It's also not going to be too hard to cut off the bottom of the tubing. I think we should probably cut a little short, though. It is really nice, because I didn't have an interior diameter, like, spec on these when I bought them. It is really nice that this just happens to fit and nest the refrigerant tube on there. That's, It's going to make it easier to braze it without fucking up the threads, which is the main thing I'm worried about. Because I've got some... Here, I've always... I've soldered this pipe before, but I've done it with, like, electronic solder. I bought pipe solder. I think this is proper leaded. Nah, this is lead-free, so it's gonna suck shit. But I got flux, paste flux, and pipe solder, so I can actually braze it properly. What do you mean supercharged soda? I mean, it's gonna be hyper-carbonated. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be so carbonated that it's gonna be an active hazard to drink, because if you drink it, you might think it's so epic that you have to die. I should probably get a pipe cutter for this. I have one over. Or maybe I could just keep doing this. Maybe this will work. Streamer, you're soldering, not brazing. Shut the fuck up! Do you have any CO2 canisters left over from your beer chilling stream a while back? Yeah, I do. That's what I'm using for these. It's these guys. I bought 50 of them. Or wait, 50? Yeah. I bought this big old box. So I've had a nice, steady supply of them for all the other streams that I've used that use this. I just realized it's fucking the white balance so hard to have this on the screen. The camera overcompensates. Do you have a pH tester? I don't have a pH tester or like litmus strips. I fear. Once you have the soda, you can compare it with a normal soda by putting a balloon over it and setting it in the ultrasonic cleaner to shake the bubbles out. That actually is a pretty good idea. Because you're right, that should work. There we go. This needle valve is what I'm gonna have on the inlet of the thing. This is rated for 2,500 PSI. So, it'll be able to withstand... It's the only thing I have. The only piece of equipment I have that's rated for the pressure of the inside of one of these. Because these are about 900 PSI or so. Soda River, more like. Soda Stream? What are you, some kind of noob? Bro's not gonna be making test strips. I'm not making fucking pH test strips on stream. That's out. You need to realize what is and isn't in the scope of a larger project, okay? Making pH test strips is crazy. We'll see how well I do at pipe soldering here. When I was a kid, Dad would never hire anyone to do anything. He was a man of his own devices, and he would sooner let something rot than have to pay an expert to do it for him. He had to do everything himself. And then one day there was a plumbing leak under the house. So he goes, shuts off all the water, buys probably the same kit that I have here with what is this, a quarter pound of solder and a thing of solder paste. Goes up under the house, has me come with him because I'm a little kid, so I have to hold the flashlight while he gets mad. He went through this entire quarter pound of solder trying to get literally any solder to stick to the pipe. He just could not get it to bind because he didn't understand that you have to heat the pipe and then melt the solder onto the pipe and not heat the solder and then, like, have it on the pipe. This was pre-YouTube. This was pre-YouTube and, worst of all, pre-Sharkbite. That's a lot of liquid metal. It's maybe the most mad I ever saw him get. And he eventually gave up and hired a plumber. Something that I had never seen him do up to that point. I had never seen him give up and hire someone after failing to do it himself. He had too much pride for that. He'd solder dribble it on the pipe. I think he did try that at some point. He sounds like a real character. Oh, he was awesome. I say was. He still is. He's awesome. Just a little stubborn when it came to spending money. Your dad really sees Sharkbite connectors and went, oh, fuck no, from years of success? No, he uses Sharkbite now. He redid his whole bathroom and, did the whole thing himself. He used, like, some kind of, like, styrofoam thing that you put in and then you put tile on top of it. It's called, like, the Schrader system or the Schluter system or something German like that. And then, Sharkbite for all the plumbing, because Lord knows he wasn't gonna be able to solder it. And then, I think he wired it. I think he got an electrician. For some reason, electricity is the one thing he wouldn't mess with. But, now I am the opposite, where I'm like, I'm not fucking with plumbing, but electricity, I can handle that. I'll spend thousands doing it myself before I pay spend hundreds to pay someone. Same, bro. I just don't want to pay someone to do it. I don't know, there's something about it. It's Schluter. I had to use it for my bathroom. All right. See, I knew someone in here would know. Yo, Billion THB, thank you so much for the 10 months. Yeah, the horn is back. Horn is back. I can turn it on and off with a switch over here now so that when we're doing the money shot of the stream, I can turn it off. But I'm going to leave it on for basically the rest of it because I think there's something missing when you get a sub-train and it prints the long receipt out and it doesn't honk 50 times. Like, so like, RP Rurin and Magnacore and Fonks have all dropped like 100 sub bombs this month and it didn't have the horn and it feels like there's something missing, man. I don't know. It has to be there. I know I was missing the horn. Technosource, thank you for the $1. Was watching your other live streams on YouTube. Glad to catch one. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome in. Wildland Firefighter, thank you for the 2 months. of Prime. Appreciate ya. Muzzle Bruppy Blaster. Thank you for the 670. Can we call them muzzle blasters? This is in the burp discourse, I'm sure. Graham Crackalakin, thank you for the 690. Someone left a huge gas bottle of flavored nitrous at my place of work. I can't figure out how to legally get rid of it. How's your week going? What do you mean how to legally get rid of it, bro? Just, like, fucking smash it with a rock. It's gas. It'll disappear into the atmosphere. Hell, it's nitrous oxide. That shit gonna dissipate so fast. Technosource, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. And Goblin Noise, thank you for the T1. The fresh T1. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Hey, Kaisar, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Just vent it or make whipper cream. Just open the valve. Yeah, why? Oh, I don't know how to legally get rid of this. Bro, it's gas. Also, if you, like, find crack at work, and you're like, fuck, I don't know how to legally get rid of it. Oh, I need to involve the feds somehow. Like, no, bitch. Chuck that shit in the toilet and press the flush button. What are you messing around with? Smash it with a rock? Yeah, but it would explode the tank. Hang on, I'm getting a little something so we can do our soldering. Give me a second. Whoa. This thing weighs like 20 pounds. That'll keep the desk safe. Whatever happened to Galaxy Gas? Brand name Galaxy Gas is fucking gone now. It got too much attention. It was too legally questionable to get the amount of attention that it did and stick around. Alright. It's literally called space gas. Legally distinct galaxy gas. The problem with galaxy gas mostly was that it was being marketed to children. Or it became popular among them. I don't know if it was like explicitly being marketed. That's when they start looking at you a little closer. And you gotta start buckling in. It's a shame because I wanted to do a stream where I actually, like, hooked up Galaxy Gas to a whipped cream charger and made whipped cream with it. But, it was, it literally, like, went off the market, like, a week before I did that, or I wanted to do that. Yo, definitely a spy, thank you for the Prime sub, and a sizable peen, thank you for the fresh Prime. Glad to have sizable peen here among us. Among us! Among us! Anyway. Let's see if I do this right. You apply the paste first. I've got a little brush somewhere. Here we go. Water-soluble paste flux. Yeah, sure, brother. For anyone who doesn't know, the flux is what keeps it from the air and makes the solder actually flow. That is a shitload of flux. You know what? I'd rather be overfluxed than underfluxed. So I'll take that. And then let's see what we can do here. You get it on eBay, maybe? No, no, no. They cracked down on that shit when it... I'm telling you, man. When kids started doing it, all it took was that video of, like, the 15-year-olds in high school, and they're like, bros on the Galaxy Gas Lamau, and it's like some kid getting brain damage and passing out. Oh, it was fucking finished the minute that hit. The minute that hit the internet. It was fucking over. You could not get it. They played that shit on the news, and you could never buy it again. You can get, like, every other brand. There's a ton. They're far from the only ones doing this shit. But if you're gonna do it for, like, a YouTube video or a Twitch stream, you want it to be the funny brand that everyone knows. And that one is the one that was gone. All right. Let's see if that's too hot or not. Or maybe not hot enough. Or maybe not hot enough. Oh. Dog, it's not working. I'm following my father's legacy, I fear. I think that the big piece... I think that the problem is that the big piece is sinking more heat. So the copper pipe is able to melt it, but the brass fitting is not. Okay, that's flowing now. How do I flow the other side without it falling off the bottom, though? Motherfucker, get out of here. See, it only flowed one side. Did I need to hold this, like, straight up or something? Did I need to have it like this? Shit, maybe I needed to do it like this, so I could actually get all the way around it, because now I'm going to have to hit it with the torch again. Make it stand up. I think you're right. I think that is the way. Keep gently heating it. The camera angle on this doesn't look great. My apologies. Bigger gob does the job, you say. Motherfucker. You probably can't even see, but the pipe just fell down inside the other pipe. Because it was sticking up a little bit. I mean, that's not... Motherfucker. The pipe's giving up. This thing's so hot it's burning me through the glove. You know what? Actually, it's fine that it sticks through the other side. Hang on, do I want to reflux this? I probably want to reflux this. You are waiting too long. Heat and feed the solder. I don't want the solder to melt due to the flame. I swear, brother. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuts 42067. Thank you for the gift sub. Did you used to be 42069 and you changed your name? Be honest. Teshno T, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you. Been a minute since I could make it to a stream. Glad you're able to make it here. Be honest, bro. I'm pretty sure you were 6'9" and you changed to 6'7" because a new cooler 6 number came out. Is it still hot up top? Yep. Yeah, that's probably fine. The flux that they gave versus the flux that I need for this is pretty significantly different. Dude, you can't put the lid back on this because it forms an air seal. Living his dad's legacy. Shut up! Don't tell me that, bro. Once again, the camera angle for this looks like shit. You can't see anything. I guess you could see top down how well I end up doing this. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Are you serious? It's like stuck this way now? Wait, why does it not want to go back through? Why is it stuck like this? Now I can't even do it the way that it's supposed to be done. Hang on, can I use my helper hands? Where's my helping hands? Dude, I forgot I had this x-ray too. I was just kicking around in the drawer. Clamps fear me. Shut the fuck up. Everyone's always giving me shit for everything. Everything I do, I'm getting shit for. While I live in college, I lived in a shitty apartment complex. And there was a homeless guy that would come into the hallway with his homeless friend, and they would sit there and smoke cigarettes indoors and make the apartment smell like shit. But the landlord was an ass, so they didn't do anything about it. But they would get in arguments with each other, and they'd be yelling outside. And one time, one of them stormed in, slammed the door behind him, throws his coat indignantly on the ground, where I'm like standing outside my door so he could see it. And he looks at his friend and he goes, "Man, everything in life I gots to pay for." And me and my roommate, we quoted that like crazy. And I still say it to this day. And no one ever knows what I'm talking about. Because it's just like, it was such like a brain worm to say it all the time. But I'm like, damn, he's kind of spitting, man. Why everything in life you gotta pay for? Streamer that has never failed at anything. I fail at stuff all the time. I don't know what. I've never made that claim. Is Faptua? Spit on that thing. Thank you for the fresh T1. I'm shocked the desk doesn't have a bench vise. I have a bench vise. It's just not right here. It's over there somewhere. I have to come get it. I'm not gonna have one permanently mounted to the desk because I value flexibility. And you know, the bench vise lifestyle, it's just not a very flexible one. That's the problem with it. Oh, that sucked. That sucked the solder right in, bro. Dude, I think that actually made a good joint. Holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit. I think we have a... I think we actually have a good joint being made. Okay, wait, maybe not that much because it just turned. Okay, no, it's probably still liquid, actually. You might have to drill through it if it's plugged up. Dude, if they plug my shit, I'm gonna be pissed. For anyone wondering. Oh! It's still liquid. Alright, hang on. Yeah, you don't need a vise mounted for this. I hate lead-free solder, and I can't buy the good one anymore. You can absolutely buy the good one. I use exclusively leaded for my like, electronic soldering. And I bought this like a year ago. You can absolutely still buy leaded solder. You just can't use it in a house without some fucking inspector being like, your kids might get sick if they lick the pipes. Because this guy used leaded solder. They used to just straight up make drain pipes out of lead. I don't know what they're so bent up over. Do you watch Bringus? Yeah, I've talked to him a couple times. He does some pretty cool stuff. He did the, I've seen the receipt printer, game system that he made. It's pretty cool. I said game system. You know what I mean. Receipt printer monitor. That was what I was trying to think of. Leaded solder is the good stuff. That's what I'm saying. Drill a bunch of holes in your table. This shit's got enough problems with it without me drilling it full of holes. We also used to have leaded gas. This is why boomers are so fucking aggressive. I can huff petrol again. I'm pretty sure the nation of Australia made a song about why you shouldn't do that. Okay, hang on. I have no idea if this is like... Actually, dude, I think this actually worked. Alright, hang on. It ain't the prettiest looking threads, but all the solder that ran all the way through just came out at the bottom because there wasn't any flux to bind it to the brass. Now, don't look too closely at what at how thrashed the threads on this are. That's basically nature's Teflon tape. Just point it away from us when you pressure test. No orifice of this is gonna be pointed towards anyone when I pressure test. Oh my gosh, dude. Hello, Slab and Chab. I am 1 year closer to my doom. Oh, hey. Happy birthday, King Epic. Thank you. Also, Meet Meep 420. Thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Appreciate you. I'm waiting until this cools down. I don't want to quench it because that'll fuck with the seal. Or... I'm gonna have to clean all those threads out, though. Maybe I can, do I have an 1/8" die in my tap and die set? I kind of doubt it. But it might be worth checking. Oh wait, Bipolar Express. Thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate you. You should reflow that after you sand the copper. I wasn't gonna sand the copper. I was just gonna clean up the threads on the... because they're kind of gunked with flux right now. 1/8" NPT is pretty common. That's what I'm thinking. Well, here's the question. Does my cheapo Harbor Freight die set have an 1/8" NPT? If it doesn't, I should be able to manually clean it. I can probably just hit it with a wire brush. Because there's not any metal in there or anything. But it would be better... if I'm able to hit it with this. 1/8" NPT. These are metric, I think. What is the actual size and thread width of an 1/8" NPT? I guess is the better question. There's not an 1/8 in there. I have the same one. Fuck. Thought I could be a little sly there, but I guess I'm not gonna get away with it. Me when I'm a Minecraft villager. On the left, under the thread pitch gauges. There isn't. They're tapered threads. Oh, shit. What was it that I... Okay, hang on. Was this on stream? I think it was. What was it where I was trying to tap... I was trying to get matching hardware for something, and the hardware I needed not only ended up being some weird thing that wasn't in the tap and die set, but then it also ended up being reverse threaded. Oh wait, it was when I was working on the fucking car! On the chairmobile. What a disaster. That project was the main failure of the subathon. Everything else worked to some extent. That one did not. It was because my tie rods were the wrong size. And I wanted to see if I could chop them down to size and then re-thread them, and the answer was no. Rip chair car. I got some bad news for you. That thing was pretty badly designed from the get-go, because even sitting all the way down on the main crossbeam, it just flexes like crazy. And it's like, dude, I don't think it's supposed to do that. Alright, it looks like we still thread in with an NPT. We could try pressuring it with the air compressor first to, like, do a pressure check before we fill it with CO2. Which would be much higher, Honestly, like, I'm, like, trying to get, like, the perfect seal around this and everything, right? But, like, realistically, we don't really need it to be the perfect seal, because the pressure isn't gonna try to not blast it through the water. The main, like, pressure issue is only gonna be the seal between this and the tank. I went to an industrial dry ice warehouse and they gave me a free scoop of sandblasting ice for my soda stream. When I put a pound into my canister, that shit became 2 times pressurized as normal. How'd you have a soda stream canister that you could take the top off of? This is our build design for anyone coming in a little later. This is what we're going after. So we have the CO2 tank here. That's going to go through this fitting that we just made down into the tank. This is our tank. This nice shiny boy here. And that's going to bubble through the water, vent out through the relief valve, and there's going to be a Peltier cooler on the side that's making sure it stays as cold as possible. Whoever said a good way to test the carbonation is to get a normal, like, carbonated water and then put it in a bottle with a balloon on the top, and then put both in the ultrasonic cleaner. That's a pretty good idea. Do you stream at the same time every day? For the projects, yeah. 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll sometimes do early streams if I'm just playing games or something. But all the big projects are at the same time. Yo, Multi-Turbo 101, thank you for the 16 months. Appreciate you. Monkey Balls. Dude, I love that game. I love the Monkey Balls game. Oi, oi. You should use a bigger one so the pressure doesn't bend the metals. Okay, this is cooled down now. It looks like I can just de-gunk it. Yeah. It seems like it's not too hard to get the gunk out. The actual big brain way to run a soda stream is to get a 20-pound tank and an adapter hose. Oh, yeah. That's how you run it like a proper soda fountain. And you can change the input pressure that way. That said, I do think they have some... You can change the input pressure, but, like, the internal regulator shouldn't change. Unless the internal regulator is, like a simple enough one, like they maybe just make it go through a tiny hole or something, because it assumes a certain pressure from the can. But like, there's no way that it's dumping can pressure into the bottle, because one of those CO2 tanks can get up to like over 1,000 PSI. This should do it. Blow the chaff out the other end. Alright, we got one fitting down. We can torque that down. That looks like it actually goes in proper, too. This is deceptively hard to pick up straight off the table like that. I got a 5-pound tank attached directly to my DrinkMate OmniFizz. The regulator still keeps it at the exact same pressure. That's what I'm saying, it should. If the regulator didn't do that, that would be, like, more crazy, right? Because it would just be letting it run crazy. Alright, hang on a second. Do I have a male-to-male connector in here somewhere? Wait, do I not have a male-to-male connector? Hang on a second. Even that's not male-to-male. I need a male-to-male. I need one single male-to-male connector if I want to have the needle valve in line. Which I kind of like to have. I think I might have one on... shit, I don't even have it on this. Well, hang on a second. Wait a second. Hang on. I'm thinking. Fuck! Fuck, what did my wheel snag? Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. You guys still hear anything? My entire mixer board that all my audio comes into just fucking fell off the desk. Did that fuck anything up? Or did it survive without a hitch? Did that survive? I think it survived. I think so. I can hear. Can you guys hear? Oh my gosh. Headphone cable is the perfect size to caught in the wheels of this stupid chair. Alright, turn the volume down. I think it, like, juiced it up when it fell. Alright, hang on. Nah, totally not. Okay, yeah, I get the point. You guys could hear. Can't hear anything you're saying. Alright, hang on. I'm realizing how we can do this. Male-ended quick disconnect. And then, one of these male-ended... This is how we do it. One of these male-ended adapters. Okay, so the idea is that this goes into the quick disconnect. Hell, actually, we can leave that on, I think. That goes here. That goes... Maybe we're getting too big here. That goes into needle valve. Needle valve goes into... Okay, wait. Is this too long of, like, a string of bullshit? Needle valve goes into CO2. This goes into this. So it'll be like this. It'll be this, but you have... The whole thing has to be vertical. Maybe that's a little too far. Maybe that's a little too far. I'd assume it's fine. I mean, it's not like gonna break it. Also, these guys can withstand higher pressures. These quick release. But when they're under a higher pressure, because I've pressurized them with these CO2 tanks before, which is way higher than their rated pressure. When they're under the higher pressure, you can't release them. They, like, lock into place. Dude, what the fuck? The piece of metal left crumbs all over my desk. Can you put an elbow piece? I don't know where that is, but I do think I have an elbow piece. Leak test it with soapy water and small amounts of air. Nah, that sounds like something a pussy would do. I'm gonna full throttle load this thing with 2,000 PSI and see what happens. Looks like the scariest colonoscopy cam. One other thing I gotta check. Has my pressure regulator that I ordered for this project shown up yet? Hang on. Your orders. Delivered today. All right. It did show up. Hang on 1 second. I'll do BRB and then we'll be back. hiss. So you know, there was a little other distraction. Someone like, what is this? I'm on BRB. Sometimes I gotta step away. Alright, good news, bros. It showed up. Well, bad news. Where'd I put it? I literally just brought it down. Where the fuck did I put it? Wait, hang on. Where did I put it? Hang on. Hang on. I literally just brought it down. There it is. I was gonna say, it can't have gone far. I was gonna put it on the desk. There we go, there we go. This is our little quick pressure release. Quick roll over the headphone cable again. Yeah, it sounds awesome. One of the most hard things for me to get, a pressure release valve. They don't even sell these at Home Depot, man. I thought at least I'd be able to find one like in the standard size that you would have on an air compressor there. At least this one's actually a 1/4-inch NPT and not whatever the fuck size this one is. Look at the difference. Look at this, man. It ain't even close. This one already has some kind of thread lock on it. Not sure what for, but this is gonna thread into this guy. And then this is going to thread into the splitter. Did you buy your equipment at Home Depot? When I need something fast, yeah. It's not my ideal place, but it gets the job done. Okay, this is a 135 PSI. You can release the pressure by pulling that there. Basically how they work is it's a spring with a little rubber stopper, and when it exceeds the pressure rated by the spring, then it pops the stopper out. Pretty handy little design if you've never seen one. Menards? I've never gone to Menards. But I've heard that it's like a pretty well-stocked hardware store. Plumbers will say this is sacrilege. Look, man, what's a few rounded threads among friends? How carbonated can soda even get? We're gonna find out here soon, brother. Don't you worry. Shamu Blaze, thank you for the T3 for 3 months. And all the bits you give. I really appreciate you, man. Loving the stream slabs. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Glad you like them. Thank you for the $2 Mix Z Titanium Dubstep. Is it 1 cart per 16 ounce? That's the idea, yeah. One of these guys, not even 16 ounce. What do you think it hold in this thing? It's like, this is a 0.3 liter container. And I'm only gonna fill it like 2/3 of the way full, so it's more like a 0.15 if we assume like half full. 0.15 liters. That's not very much. Cookie Clicker is... Hey, yeah, wait. What happened to Cookie Clicker? Oh, there we go. Yo, we're in the sextillions. We haven't hit that one yet. I got an achievement for it. Now, let's double our JavaScript console. And also buy another one. Maybe another 2. There we go. Now really up the production. Look how much faster the number goes up now. Isn't it hashtag satisfying? I'd be curious about nitrogen. I don't have nitrogen. I have CO2 and oxygen in big tanks. I have propane, but I'm not pressurizing this thing with propane. I know it'd be funny, but I don't want to die. And that's pretty much it for my gases I've got here. Yo, the real Schnobo, thank you for the 3 months, appreciate ya. Bipolar Express, thank you for the 100 bits. I know that you do some 3D printing, why not more streams on the topic? Well, Bamboo is renewing their sponsors, so we're gonna have at least some 3D printed project coming up this month for sure. And Sir Limbs, thank you for the 420. The meme cost more in AUD. You're a good cunt. Keep it up. Sorry for butchering your accent. Got any neon? Nah, that shit's expensive. I need to get to some deuterium, but even that, it's like bottle like this big and it costs like $800. That shit's on the research tier of gases. Cartridge launcher on the list? What, of stuff to build with the CO2? Alright. We're gonna need to Teflon all of these junctions, pretty much. I should probably... Now I'm looking at this, I should probably connect this here and then connect in the gauge and this and the... Yeah. Let's connect this guy first. Don't burst your lungs, you-o. It's... I think you don't understand what we're doing here. Oh, well, I guess if you really carbonated the water, then you'd end up with the Bird's Alka-Seltzer type of prediction. Thinking if I take a shot of this, I might just burp. If it's super strong. Okay, that seems to be pretty snug. Now we wanna... There's this bracket welded to the back of the tank. Here's a question. When we set this thing up, do we want it to be facing this way, probably? So then it'll be mounted to something here, and then, yeah. And then you should have your meter facing this way. That's what I'm trying to... Don't float away into the ceiling fan after you drink it. You stole fizzy lifting drinks! You know, all the other Willy Wonka kids, they got close to death, but they didn't actually die. What was the plan with the fizzy lifting drinks? Would the Oompa Loompas have bailed them out, or would they just actually let them get shredded in the ceiling fan? I'm not really sure what the exit strategy was on that one, but I'm also not a real Wonka head. Alright, we got this thing really coming together here. Good day, sir! Zoom in a little bit so we can see it better. Nobody else was around, so probably shredded. No witnesses. I just say no witnesses like that. Alright, hang on a second. Okay. We'll see how well our little custom fitting goes. The Oompa Loompas have eyes everywhere. That means they were about to watch them get shredded in the fan, I think. Oompa Loompa doopity doo. I've got another something for you. I remember that when they came out with that dog shit Tim Burton version of the movie, everyone was always like, actually, the songs aren't dog shit. They're the ones that are from the original book. He's actually more accurate to the source material. Which, I've never read the source material, but I think that speaks more to the fact that the source material is maybe not as good as the 1970s movie. Because that shit sucked, man. I'm not a fan. Alright, so the way this is gonna work is this... Yeah. The way we've got this should go into the water that's in here. And then, blast out through. We'll energize it first without water in it. Because I'm realizing now, every time I want to put water in this thing, I'm gonna have to fucking take it apart. Which is gonna be a massive pain in the ass. I don't think Burton's was anything like the book. The Oompa Loompa songs in that movie go crazy? Are you stupid? They literally suck shit, dog. They're literally dog shit? What are you talking about? I've never met a person in my life who thought they were good. I think you might be a bit of a Burton head. I like the one with Gene Wilder. Yeah, that's the good one. The one that I'm insulting. Don't get it confused with the superior Gene Wilder one. I'm talking about the one I'm insulting is the Tim Burton one. That stupid valve getting in the way. Here, hang on a second. This guy sticks out so far, too. But it's because this one's big and durable, because this one has to be rated for, like, 2,000 PSI. Not taking music opinions from a man who's good at Disney Hurdle? Oh, okay, but you're taking music opinions from the woman that's like John Disney? You were raised on Disney animation slop for mentally deficient 4-year-olds. Your parents didn't give you enough nutrition in your early days. That's why you're such a fat ass nowadays. What? How does my parents not giving me enough nutrition make me a fat ass? I thought it'd be like the other way around. Also, once again, I'm not taking your parents nutritionally depriving you, slot, from the guy who has like the fucking soy bot wrists. Your parents probably weren't giving you enough fucking calcium. Your wrist is gonna snap if you fucking try to whip too fast in CS:GO. You don't eat enough, your body saves up the fat. I ate too much as a kid. Here's the disturbing thing for the people who love calling me fat, is that as much as I'm a fat adult, I was a fatter kid. I look more balanced now than I did when I was like 12. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I was a real fat ass kid. Shit, just got back from 52 days in jail. Missed y'all. Dog, what were you in jail for? You can't just say that. You can't drop that and not expect to be asked. Oi, oi, oi. I'll defend you now that you're fat because you cook good food. I do be cooking good food. Holy shit! Hang on a second, hang on a second. I'm getting fucking honked at. Give me a sec, give me a sec. Alright. Bipolar Express, thank you for the gift sub. Anon, thank you for the 5 gift subs to Ramazy, 25 Lazarus, Lilith TTS, Prinkles, Buttocks McGee, and Miss Huestos. Kinney's Woona, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Rusty Spoons, thank you for the $2. You're stinky. Don't edit out, please. That's lame-ass Discord groomer speak. Even down to calling someone stinky as an insult. I'm not accepting that shit in my chat. Okay, I should say, thank you for the $2, though. Cookie to Singularity, thank you for the 3 months. Here's to another 3 months of you not being in prison. Rusty Spoons, thank you for the $2 more. Award-winning Taint, thank you for the $20. Next idea for a live stream, make a gravity generator, infinite energy. My username is award-winning Taint. Isn't that funny? Haha. Milk with Pulp 69, thank you for the 3 months. I Wanted Food, thank you for the 333. Hey, I ditched you for supper, but if you still need your 1/8 thingy, Jib Carmen said it was in your box. Ought correct, mess them up. Oh, wait, the die? Okay, I've already fitted the connection, so I think we're good, but I appreciate ya. Jeffrin or Prince, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. And thank you for 5 gifted subs to Opossum Puppet, Rosalie, Impy Tafty, Rar DR, and Stumpito. And Neo Quixotic, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. And 23YYZ, thank you for the 2 Canadians. Printerbot, Printavin, Error Note. Stop trying to fucking injection hack my printer. Have you ever had a frozen Reese's cup? Yeah, it's one of the candies that's pretty good out of the freezer. Or is this just another opportunity for you to call me a fat ass? I can't tell anymore, bro. And having the quick release is actually kind of nice in the sense that I can take this giant-ass contraption off the top of the tank, and it makes this a little more portable. Also, it'll make it easier to get water in and out. If you're not going to leak test it, can you please point it away from us? It doesn't need leak tested. It's not going to leak. Don't worry about it, bro. We should put water in it, though. The quick release is goated. I just realized I can't actually, So the idea here is that this is facing... It can't be laying on the table like this, because the nozzle needs to go in the water, so it needs to be facing up. But, it's facing up like this. You connect this. Put your CO2 canister in here. Holy shit, did I torque it down on that? Yeah, I did. What the fuck? Put your CO2 canister in the top like that. That'll pressurize to the needle valve. Then, you open the needle valve. That starts pressurizing the main chamber. Once the nozzle rises enough, it gets to 135, it should blow this pressure valve. And once that's blown, go ahead and turn off your needle valve, and then shut this valve off. Now, your pressure should be released, so you can pop that guy there. And have this still sealed and pressurized up to 135. Then, I was gonna say you can then pour it out, but I just realized what's gonna happen because there's a tap going down is that if it's standing straight up like this and you open it, the pressure is gonna go from the top to the bottom, and it's gonna spray it straight out the top. So I guess you have to turn it upside down and then open the pressure valve. This is gonna be like the popcorn cannon and the hot dog. You guys give me a lot of shit for that, but I literally... There's a video online of the guy from the guys that made the popcorn cannon showing them putting a shrimp in there and then cooking it and taking it out, and then shrimp's just there. And I think what happened is, I think they opened the pressure valve so that it didn't actually pressure cook it. But I thought that they just pressurized it like the popcorn, so then when I depressured it, it fucking exploded. Would love to see more of it. I still have the popcorn cannon. Tell you what, if there's stuff you guys want to see me cook in that thing, yeah, you know what? I'd love to continue to justify buying it. That stream was from, like, November 2023. I filmed that so long ago relative to, like, everything else. Alright, let's put some actual... I'm gonna take this fitting off, syringe some water into it, and that's gonna be what it actually carbonates. The quick connect should still let go at 135 psi. The quick connect, it should, because that's in its ratings. It's rated for up to like 150 or something. It's gonna be a lot harder to disconnect. But I know that when you pressurize it too much with, like, the full force of the CO2... I mean, also, you can just take the canister off and it'll blow the rest of the CO2 out if you need to depressurize it. And then bleed the needle valve off of this and then take it off. And then you would still have this sealed down here from being locked off. Look, babe, there's a rhyme and a reason to the line of connectors, okay? Put receipts into the cannon. Turn more meat into pink mist via the nightmare popcorn contraption. I'd love to see more cooking streams. Don't worry, this is practically a fucking cooking channel. There will continue to be cooking streams. I'm gonna teaser for you right now, because I've already bought most of the stuff for it, so it's definitely happening either next week or the week after. There's a bunch of YouTubers that have released food products, and I have ordered a significant amount of them to go through and test / try them out. And we're gonna see, we're gonna rank them and see how good they are. A lot of people have done that bit, but I've wanted to do it too, damn it. I'm not spoiling what the roster is, though. Bipolar Express, thank you for the 5 months and all the gift subs. Nick Z Titanium Dubstep, thank you for the $2. When I was 6, I drank Listerine with denture cleaner. That sounds like it's probably led to you naming yourself Nick Z Titanium Dubstep. And Bipolar Express, thank you for the gift sub. Electric Cube, thank you for the 267. Some pocket change, your chudness. Haha, 6-7. That's the funny number. Bipolar Express, thank you for the bits. Moji Codemaster RV, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Why mods remove? If you say the word bomb, if you say the word... Hang on, there's a couple block terms. Bomb is one of them that people get blocked for a lot. Adding me because you want your message to be highlighted gets you instantly blocked as well. Just because I got tired of people doing it. I'm not a chuddy, I'm not a chuddy. Bro said it out loud. What are allowed words? Like all the other ones. Hey, Colchis, thank you for the 200 bits. And, Jeff Renier Prince, thank you for the 100 bits. Are you getting super carbonated hot dog water? You know, we could see if we can, like, super carbonate something existing. That's what a chuddy would say. I'm not a chud, bro. I swear. Alright. This one is gonna need re-sealed and Tefloned a lot throughout this test. because I'm going to be undoing it and redoing it many times, and it's like the main junction point. Alright. Let's see, do I have one of those big syringes still? So it would be a lot easier to put water in here with one of those than almost any other thing I could dream up, honestly. Do I have it? Found another one of these. I thought I had one, but now I'm starting to second guess. Because where I keep them, there isn't one here. Alright, do I have a tiny funnel? I think we might have to go with the lesser option here. So I know I have one of those somewhere. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's, clean it out real fast so it's not covered in, like, basement dust. Dude, the horn... Oh my gosh. It's good to be back. Also, it turns out the old horn didn't actually break because the element wore out, which made it a lot easier to replace. It turns out what actually happened is that the vibration of it ended up breaking one of the wires off the solder joint. It wasn't like that obvious from looking at it from the outside, but once I opened it up, I was like, oh, wait. What am I gonna use to actually hold this upright? Can I use my, why does it smell like fart down here? Can I use my bench vise, maybe? That's probably the best. That's at least the most stable thing. Yeah, I think bench vise holding up this is probably the most stable way to hold this thing up. And then it's gonna be facing y'all like that. Alright, let's get the whoa. Why is the camera off? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I left the other carbonator that we used to make the fucked up and evil Dr. Pepper down here as well. I just thought it'd be good to have as a comparison to this one. That's how we'll get our baseline carbonated water, right? Y'all are always giving me shit. What do you want about right now? Then maybe lower us down a bit. Because we're gonna need the stack on here. Holy shit. Why is the receipt printer's going nuts? It prints out a new receipt for every gifted membership if you gift memberships on YouTube. Holy shit, Eccentric Thinker, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate you. Nunzilla, thank you for the 3 months of Prime. Bipolar Express, thank you for the other gift sub. Mr. Ramrain, thank you for the 3 months. Bipolar, thank you for the other gift sub to Crammed Ham. Bipolar, thank you for the other gift sub and the bits. Geniusly Ironic, thank you for the 5 months. And Award-Winning Taint, thank you for the $5. Make a hand-cranked taser. It's a little harder than you'd think. Well, you can make it charge a capacitor. You just have to really conserve energy. 6, 7... Guys, new meme, 6-1. Guys, new meme, you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe what new meme is. Holy fuck! Good. Oh my gosh. Alright, motherfucker, what did you do? Why does it print a new one for every single membership? Brother, how many? Victor Riot, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, Dr. Shakulu, thank you for the 5 months. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. What the fuck? Oh my good lord, there's more. 43, Memento Vespera, thank you for the 4 months. 44, 45, 46, 47. Oh, Bipolar Express, thank you for the gift sub to Chroma 3. 48, 50. I don't know why it decides to print them like this instead of on a list, but thank you, Victor Riot, for the 50 gifted memberships. There ain't a lot of memberships on YouTube. I'm willing to bet you probably just, like, at minimum doubled the number of active memberships. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, and King Kashovo, thank you for the bits. And Windmill Art, thank you for the bits. Any chance of a cursed struggle meal cooking stream? Yeah, that's actually on the plan a little more future. But I want to do I want to do a more casual. This will probably be a second channel video edit, but I want to do a more casual stream where I show you how I lived on, like, bare bones cooking when I was in college, and it's fucking cursed. There's actually a different cursed struggle meal stream that I'm also gonna do, but I won't spoil that one. Bipolar Express, thank you for the gift sub. The 2 gift subs, thank you. And the 400 bits, thank you. And Milk with Pulp, thank you for the 100 bits. And Joffner Prince, how long till you run out of paper? We got a little time left, but it's running a little low. Wait, give YouTube what? Oh, hey, Scream. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. She soda the super to charge the stream. Give YouTube members an exclusive emote so that the Twitch viewers, mostly just toxic, seethe about it. He's been on a real seethe kick lately. Bro is the most dedicated hate watcher. He hates the stream, yet he tunes in every time and gets mad about how it isn't the exact way he wants it to be. It's kind of epic. It's kind of epic, but if he left, I actually would be kind of sad because he's a mandatory antagonist. If he wasn't here, there'd be a missing element. In the same way that, Folded Metal curses Hina stream, Tox is necessary to the shithead infrastructure of the UO's Lab stream. EJSA? Holy shit! Welcome in, Raiders! What are you guys doing today? Aye, aye. Hang on, we're building an ultra carbonator. We're about to test it out. And I'm getting a little nervous because it's an unregulated pressure chamber. And I'm an idiot. So hang on a second. Hang on a second. We've built this entire... We built some custom fittings and stuff for this tank. Worst of r/food coming soon. No, I already did best of r/food, which was just as bad. That Reddit cooking stream. Look, man. Maybe you'll be a little discouraged because maybe you think that I would be discouraged because it made me miserable, because it was an absolutely miserable stream to do because it took like 10 hours. But if it makes you feel any better, the YouTube video that I made for it also flopped massively. So it was a double prank of being a lot of time, kind of expensive, and also not very popular. And you know what the worst part is? I'm gonna do something similar to it again. Because I didn't learn my lesson, and I kind of just want to do it. And I know full well it's not gonna do well, and I don't give a fuck. Alright, hang on. Hang on. I was like, how do I test? How do I test how full this is? I just realized how. Where's my, my biodegradable straws from that? Are you fucking real? It's too thick to fit? Hang on, I have a different one. If I stick the straw in, it should give me like an oil dipstick type of reading. Hang on. Ugh. Dude, where's my other straw? Here we go, here we go. Dude, why is the receipt printer going crazy again? Motherfucker, it fell in the tank? Are you for real? Are we dead ass right now? Or are we dead ass? Do I not have a normal length? I bought so many of those stupid straws. You tell me I don't have a single normal length one left over? Oh, wait. I think this is them? Maybe this is should be able to do. And then plug the top, and then pull out. Oh yeah, there's barely any in there, bro. We can actually add a little bit more. What the fuck is going on over there, man? Alright, that should be enough for testing purposes. Check YouTube, any channel. What the fuck? There is... Okay, hang on. Are we for real right now, dog? Alright, my bad. The project is delayed yet again due to the generosity of chat. What the fuck is... Wait. Hang on. It ran out of paper. Dude, I need to order more receipt rolls, like, now. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. It's actually not ending. Dog, what the fuck is going... How many memberships? How many fucking memberships? Wait, hang on. What? Victro Riot, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my gosh. I give up. Hang on. Where even was I at? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, Bipolar. Oh, thank you for that raid, EJS. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Confiding BLR, for that Fresh Prime sub. And Treek121 for the Fresh Prime sub. And Rylitha for the 100 bits. And Screeb for the raid. What the fuck is going on, dude? What the hell? Dude, I might just have to check. What? Dog, why does it keep going? Brothers! My generous brothers! What the fuck? What the fuck is it doing? Oh my good lord. Hey, hang on. The power adapter is like slagging it off the table, but like... What the fuck? Oh hey, there's the 5 gift subs for Bipolar. They finally came through. Thank you for the 5 gift subs to Seawinator, Obisher Simpson, Plain Simple. This is a very nice stream, and Strutnuts. Dude, how many fucking memberships are there? For anyone new here, I swear this gimmick doesn't normally doesn't normally do this. This is the second roll of paper, too. I put another roll in it. Alright, well, every single person in the YouTube chat, good news. You probably have a membership. I can't imagine you don't at this point. I cannot imagine you don't have a membership at this rate. I just... There's no way. Oh my gosh. It's different people. It's not even all the same guy. Brother! What in the fresh fuck is going on? I haven't even gotten to the YouTube bros. I'll get to them in a minute. You gotta understand, there's a bit to go through here. But because this one is all one list. Thank you, RP Rurin, for the 100 gifted subs. To Hyperion the Unhinged, Gilgit Fried, Underfact, definitely not a 16-year-old girl. That's a sus-ass name. Calming Insanity, Brookman, Zorexis, Midnight Might, Merrick Shill, Leafling, Snuffy Sneeze. Dude, I thought it was fucking done. Smog Luck and King Rolf, Spam T Chat, Godly Stick, JFans3, Logan is a Person, Bob Rico, Insert Clever Username, Morgy, L1 Quidcourge, Cinnaboo, Orvisu, Inamatic Maniac, JC, hey, JC! Sagjacor, Decate, Greed of Airshis, Minimum Infinity, Mikadoom, Stella Galaxy, Termersian Masochist, Fractured Plane, Virtual Reality Otter, Munchkin Durg, Ekurtz, Rigel Iggly Bear, Renoke Zero, Articus, Lulule, Green Day, Gay Day, Bay Nessie 19, Dreer Firefox, Popo Niso, Cannon Fodder 999, Esamurai, SK Lost, Litherin, Shadow XP 74, Red Darts, Blizzario, Broshades, Resnor, Scorific, Nasty Habits, Art, The Polygon Programmer, Val Beckett, Mist 1, Ugla 1000, sorry, The Evil Arrows Guff, Nap Bastard, Unholy Mother, Dragoin, Brig, Rern Ticket, X25 Killa. Thank you so much. Now, on to the memberships. Dog! I don't even know. I don't even know what to do to all this. It's not even. I thought it was maybe one guy. No, there's a couple people in here. There's so many. Can I even count them all? Can I even, like, attempt to count all these? Eccentric Thinker. You had to have given, like, 100 memberships. So did you, Prairie Dog 56. What the fuck? It's literally like a pound of paper. Oh my gosh. Oh, definitely not a 16-year-old girl. Thank you for the 100 bits. I'm not a girl and I'm 30, so it is not inaccurate. Excellent. Each side gets a special benefit. Yeah, because on the Twitch side, you get to honk. And on the YouTube side, you get to waste paper. There is genuinely a unique benefit to either. Oh my gosh, do I have to read all of these? Where do I even start? The whole stream's gonna be me reading fucking memberships. Prairie Dog, thank you for the the gifted membership to Beanie Weenie. Seriously can't remember. Milan Scares. Brandon Charles. Amber Reiser. Galaxy GT. Oh, fuck. YLRT. Snesna Dead Dude. Robert Christoph. Quazdom. Andromidas. Feathery Dead Serpent. Tripping Ox. Thank you for the gifted sub from Nova Raptor to Schlatt, by the way. Thank you. And back to Prairie Dog. Your boy Sheen. Hey, I've seen him around. Thank you for that. Marcus Pankey and Anthony J. Kami and Orrock 1885. Yeri Yeri Daze. Mr. Hawksworth. Eludit. Maverick. I'm throwing them away as I get them. Sorry, into the recycles. I'm pretty sure you can recycle this paper. About to come. William Ligg. Ethan the Werewolf. Cool Flame. Oh my good lord. Eccentric Thinker. Thank you for the gifts to Onyx. Schmooks. Gasfilled. Keith Sachs. Hey! Hang on a second. I know that guy. Jacksonville Phil. Casey Wethington. And Kaizo. And Speedy Two Wheels. And 3 for 1. And Porch Monkey Repairs. Hey, wait a second. Isn't that like a slur or something? Don't clip me on that one. Spying Guide. And Open Thadaisy. And Napoleonic Ice Cream. What the fuck is going on? Brother, I didn't even know it was possible to do that. That is actually fucking crazy. Bro. Brother? I don't even know what to say. I did not even know that Twitch let you do this. Brother, thank you so much for the 1,000 gifted subs to, hang on a second, Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I gotta read off. Alright. Guys, put your headphones on. Sit on back. We're having a nice 30 to 60 minute break for reading this list. Thank you, Fonks56, for the 1,000 gifted subs to The Cringefer, Invisible Gaming, Chantarelle, Helio Jasper, Cade Aurelius, Foxhound, Scorch52, Telky Bear, The Joe, Barnaby Jones, Fishall CH, The Real Windbreaker, Helios Grapefruit, Zamesh, The Moep, The Siege, The Hollowbrine, Seth Tech, 87 Morpheus, Eden Token, Sage One, Nathaniel, McShirto, Syphilis, Fran Codal, Sid Hearsay, Living Thirst, Joel 53, Toast Over Waffle, WZ1X7, Luminous Lemur, Dax to the Max, Zymeria, Carman, Casket Tinkers, Sylvia, Yee Bob, Boggy Oasis, Mixter Cheaterson, Halo Boy is Me, Captain Raiden, Foul 242, Mango Pop, Nogxiety Stream, Smitchy the Kid, Coffin Dates, AWS QCD Dolls, Slurry, The Reaper Shaggy, Afro Goose, Amalus Fervor, Pickmea, Ratburn, DJ Pantamilk, Sailfin, What's in Your Head, Gavriel, Andamine, CG Steve, Lurk Aelia, ZZZ, Black Rick, Theo Galson, Severus Fade, Zixifoid, Electron 20, Sikia Nastio, hey, he's a regular, Pastel Skull, Chlorio Master, K Hassan, Bad C, Rapid Bob, Casper FPS, Timbles Timbits, Avery, Valviscara, Some Scum Interactive, Number One Beanie, Yulster, Sarzadiria, Flemmerim, Spiral Matai, V. Sekius, Raiden, Marlborough 5, Cyber Dizzy, DJ Corner Yogurt, Fission Geoff, Cosmic Hippo, Ham Blasto, hey, another one. I think we also had Viscera in there. Cut this one off. Vague EX, McLovin 12, Presidential Music, Washing Machine, Scholler F, Go Gadget Fap, him the Goodra, Vipada, Inktree Skyfall, Empress Maddie, Psyche, Sarah Domi Share, Gimme 2, That One Guy, Kermit B. Peterson, Jade04, Farad 27, Kev Thrasher, Kiwi Prime, Mondo Bondo, A, Bodacious Crow, Kaisalon, Najli Scribbler Rock, 94, Lego Bread, Hope, Orbital DST, Digital Zeros, Radical Cup, Eyebrow Slit, Fuzzy Chigrider, Cindradel of Rico's, Dishonest Abe, Dre Pixel, No Deco, Inverter 84, Lord Rosaria, Sylvie Fox, Manager of Expectations, Snooping Azu, Mind of Iris, Gary Feet GG, Almond X, Aborex, Oland Ascent, Stormer CWC, Methyl, Zebby DeVille, Sam Winston, Karpov, Pooty TV, Wad Dizzy, Mondragon, Viox, Nato Sans, Semibold, Hansum 1, Unspelled D, Bly the Y2K, MCU, Weird Guy 67, Kill the Undead Man, Deumalda, Fleck, Crek Ruby, Dolvadero, No Workshium, Agretti, I may have borked it, A, Fecal Bone, Finero, BST Mom, Carol Epredex, Ya Boy Cool Cat, A, Poise, Boy 42, Nalander 421, Dunsun 808, Genofox, Bungus Virus, Solar, Ghost Cryptid, Maxico, Misty Shadows, Charbonnet, Yon Goat, Biggie the Large, Arseny, Valerian V, Maury Gump, Harpoons, NT9V, K&1 Bobird, Blind Fiat, Axel, 6-inch, Snoz, Markado, Jeff Gears, A, Meezer 1, Weasty Boys, Lost Finder, Rainy 222, Captain Kronk, Cascade EXE, Wilson EF, B. Dean Crow, Acreon 101, Dampoles, Condamon, Quasi Uvla, Uh-Oh Cammy, Ice Fox Zeddy. Hey, he's the one that made my overlay for the subathon. The Rat Milker, Dave Diver, Rito October. Oh my gosh, it's not even close. Red October, Mr. Aether Gaming, Orange Kupo, Gapmeister, Bill and Zane, Creation Mixa, Arhead, Cat Gaming, Scroglio, Funky Beans, Fiscaborn, Windmill Art, Joe Scrambles, A. Witty, Tredex, Callan Arts, Biohazard Salad, Sebastiano Di Ravioli, Lord Leone the Last 99, Flashkio, Croakstub, OK No Name, Bulldog 55, Fart Train, A. Nuclear Blend, Helpful Prophet, Mayor of Space, Eclipse Arbiter, Rick Digging, Bartazal, Oh Captain My Captain, Carhill, A. Takio 642, Sable Hoojdu, My Gaijin TV, Claire Roy, Basic Gamer, The Tired Glitch, Being Groovy is Not a Crime, Liquid, Striker, Busy, Mr. Dances, A. Corbien, Coco Meow Meow, Jermaine Banter, Zeta Zol, literally just apostrophes, I don't know how they got that name, Name to Go, Jet the Horse, Cassava Cat, Miculus, Froggy Kale, TV and Valor Amendment, iWest 15, Six Blade Sam, Norvio Yellow Eagle, Drug Username, Water Drop XO, Jamie 11Y, Jix, EX Tweezer, T-Anonymous, Valfunct, Vi Vespery, Hoods 1230, Dark Mistio, Asklin Tacto, Slate, Q Hune, Zindarthia, Phonic Belt, 4Jco, Itchu, Imado Radium, Durkey King, Sprout Burner, Salacious Lich, Podmeister, Nabiki, Lord Knows Who, Spunk, Sneebat, Floa, Throwing Spaghetti at a Wall, Genocide, Scrub Lord Fats, Good Mood James, Birdie Sword, G312, Lucius, Mo Doman, A. Main Battle Tanks, Pargonius, Blackentine, Forge Master, Jastrio, Mantel Morts, Astro Too Many, Twice Right Clock, Meat of Justice, No Zoomy, Normal Value, Ponytown Boy, Pretty Fan 45, King of Rome, Toby Harris, Monsai Zero, Gravity Snap, Lilith, Curai, Crazy Kitty, A, Rixie Dragon, Bertha Sublime, Furry Messiah, Zero Skills, Vinia 24, Toasted Roaches, G Blades, Big J 1539, Moin Tin 08, Simulacrum Me, C Nardog, Keem Markey, Tech Robert, Frey Jazz Love, Freja Joel, Vinius Cheesiest, Terrakin, Dream Diary, Euclid 8, Furry Gojetta, Patchville, Neocat, Stormcrasher, GTM, Coconut Coco Cat, Drathra, A Bit Scuffed Mate, Vertex Sound Research, hey, they're the guys that gave me the synthesizer, El Vagio, Da Azalif, Rose Goldgreen, Holden, Metallic Umbrage, LT, Goatsy, Flazzer, Q-Tape, Zaberu, Dolphin Nub, Dolphin Safe, Deathlord Guan, True Weapon, Razjiz, Neko Lizzy, Epileptic Bot, Bug Wrangler, Stud Muffin Man, Peter Nax, Damp Sun, Incial, Indicta, Fuckling, both 336. Both 336. I Meow What's Dog Girl, Mega Man, Nithridets, Epic Neat, Akibo Baki, Ignite, Fizzy Bobine, Olstep, Mogglesguard, Fatty Moocow, Bezara, Sass, Bleezus, Milo, Bean, Dave Rogers, Abdurian, Phoenix 13, Beard Farkland, Cafe Giraffe, Gigawatt, Tabasco, Inema, Carry Hazard, Alcule, Veer, Trozel, B Crunk, Ryo Wolf, Dragon's Word, Scepter, Fujorcity, Fujority? Fell Winter's Bum, Alien Loser, Simply Deadnut, New York Massacre, Fred Radoodles, Pack 21, Hefty Hound, The Bearded Beardo, Science and 54, Milky, Zombie, Arcane Bard, The Deliverer, Ronan Akira, Gandiron, Dan Air, Johnny Dev, No Bev, Manly Love, Capybaras, Canforge, Gorth, Vicious McCuddles, Mr. Boo, Samardophile, A Snazzy Panda, Sox 47, Dodge Y'all, Rico Braith, Steel Duck, J Dog 87, Ala Dessert, Gamma, V Ret, Derpenstein, Wixie Racer, Biscar S.A., Dopey XX, Elvina Raccoon, Tristan Blaze, Erica Lawless, A Hazard, Satanic Sunday, Stone Ocean Art, A Random Villain, Algrapher, Combine, Cinderite Pony, Walk Steven Talk, MacVid, Dirty Derp, Shareable Coffee Maker, Jeffrey VT, Rennie, something, Vistmark, Baycal, Sheo, Rick Duck Saget, Severed, Killamatilla, Plutonium 239, A, Arugula, Lychee Person, Disaster Glenny, Roma, Pithla, Pithy Lemon, Zarkathlodar, Rock Strong 89, The Dusty Busty One, Radishes, Curse 55, Minute Jade, Crikey 135, Dankzilla, Evo Key, Kaido Sama, Jinka Alvor, Xeon Trio, Core of Chaos, Mr. Leviathan, Diane Straits, Dwarst, Fluffy 8 Munchkin, Dr. Skeleton, Some Ninja, Sea Rider, Microsoft Slime, Kanito M, Fox Fluffer, Halberd, Irium 501, Hep Awaken, Gruff Hades, Raven DXX, DJ Kajik, Plus One Bear, Kujin, Kukan Prime, Zach, Subpar Plasma, Jacker VT, Biotech 21, Whiskey Scythe, Loyal, Parkistan ZX, Chain Gun Bob, A Meister 45K, Alex Shee, Mr. Pidge Muffin, Julyhar 106, Bearded Crab, Famous on Venus, JT Plays Spooky, OG Lurker B, Dementor Online, FLT Spectre, Double Punctuation, Moose Dirt Statch, Hug Omega, Anthony 16, Ailsley Zimberly, Mechacope, Gweg, Delilah Phoenix, GDRN8, Luke, On the Turtle, Ferris, Rocket Needs, Redstone, Hellstern, Zephyr Hades, Siren Fans, Rico Loco, Trev Dog, Occultism, The Paranoid, Paranoid Corgi, A, something in Japanese I can't read, Vortka, Eftiker, R. Balio, Blue Code Knight, Guavamane 16, Strange Familiars, Weird Pikachu 21, Nizakor TM, Cosmic Nova, Loathly Weirdo, Dregs, Condition Bleen, A, Void Particle, A, The Galavert, Shoe Use, Lord Jedica, Grifflin Husky, Florida Mom, Dylan Buck, Afterburn, Cooper, Mr. Connor, I Failed English, Krillin, Gigawatts Factory, Offcell, SKS, New Brock Source, Dat Boy Og, Solitron, Legless GN, Filthy Grimsharp, Rocka Brave, Shkujan Art, Dak RT, Gastrox, More Meows, Quantum Beat, Meta Omega, BLT, Sacred Relic, Uncensored, Polo Chimkin A, Glazed on Stuff, Lazy Tiger, South O, Zirty Black, That Mr. Wick, Bum Duga, Zunk Funk, Long Idiot, Piliath, Cirrusai, Bad Scene Actress, AMB, Shiroshi Hef, Lesmonton, Mr. Saddam, Wolftives, Cosmin Martis, Super Blah, Shrina, Nimi Streams, Mechanical Alpaca, S101, Kawaii Chocho, 4Z Riot, Glitch Greens, Gunpowder Snorter, Two Tune, Kyler Zed, Cryptics ITE, A Successo, and AJSA. If you didn't get a sub now, you're the unluckiest motherfucker on earth. Thank you so much to Funks for 1,000 gifted subs. Also, YouTube, you're not getting out of it either. If you didn't get a membership, you're also one of the most unlucky. Don't be buying, I'm just saying, don't buy a lottery ticket. Okay? Maybe don't set up that sports bet parlay, okay? Brother, what the fuck is going on now? Dude, I'm rolling this receipt into the fattest roll of paper imaginable. This shit took like half the damn roll. Look at this, man. That's crazy. They were polite enough not to hog during the 1,000. Shamu Plays, thank you for the 23 gifted subs. To Big Fin Small, Haloon High, Miter Syrup, Sabarus, RC Builder Online, X5 Axe, Zachary 64, Hourglass, Atiako, Plumjack, Bucks, Element 12, Daz Hibbit, Table Killer, I'm Cat Lol, Binzi, Entirety, NA1LA, The Dairy is Bad, Pickled Pixels, Sandman QT, Midnight Phoenix Recreation, and the Holy Cheese of Tamriel. Thank you so much. Is this when you say a slur like you would for 1K in the Donathon? I already accidentally read off a racial epithet from one of these YouTube gifted memberships. Because it was the guy's name on YouTube. So you already got that. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, I need water. By the time I get to actually use the carbonator, this shit gonna be rusting the bottom of the tank. I was unlucky, so I'll just buy my own. Dog, there's no way. Brother, I literally just put a new roll in it. Clerks 2 made a mention of that slur. Listen, bro, I'm not gonna, like, read the N-word off, but if you hit me with the weird-ass, like, you know, only like an 80-year-old racist grandpa would have heard of this one random saying type thing, even if I've heard of it before, it's gonna take my brain too long to process it. Don't fucking try to get my ass for it. Okay, we're civilized humans. We know intent. Oh my gosh, it was a 2 gifted subs from Sparky, thank you. To Deathhead Jack and Remote Finch. Can we rename this stream the CVS stream? Yeah, good God, man. Thank you for the 100 bits, Nightwolf. Dude, I'm gonna miss people. Especially the YouTube memberships, man. I don't know. I don't know if I got it in me to read every single one of these. Well, they did give them. Isfab2, thank you for the gift sub. Anon, thank you for the 10 gift subs to Occultist, Exiled Lie, Dagat, Kralth Mystique, Kama Zuma, Shampoo, Squiz, Jose, Zero Scapes, Lazy Beast UK, Stargrasper. Banana Fap, thank you for the 5 gift subs to Verywater, Graham Weldon, the Stinky Cheese Man, Zanicki, and All Mind Control. Chris Robinson, thank you for the $10 new horn speedrun. If I blow the horn out again, I'm gonna be a little pissed. Miles Per Hour, thank you for the fresh prime. Jeffner Priz, thank you for the 10, thank you for the 100 bits. Paper check. Thunder, thank you for the prime sub. Microwave Quarters, thank you for the 4 months. Bipolar Express, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Mythlord, thank you for the membership on YouTube. Oh my gosh, hang on a second. Miku Doom, thank you for the 100 bits. Nightwolf, thank you for the 100 bits. Real Dragon, thank you for the 100 bits. Nightwolf, thank you for the 100 bits. DIY, thank you for the 5 months of T1. Bits Not Found, thank you for the $10. The printer shall suffer, don't worry, it is. Silent Talkie, thank you for the 5,000 bits. Don't burn this note, but burn all the other ones on the desk. Normally, I would oblige, especially for 5,000 bits. But the fumes this receipt paper puts off is so bad, and there are so many of them. I think I might have to turn you down here. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Isfab2, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. To Captain Prince Luna, Duck Duck Grey Duck, Energizer Fellow, Darby23, Rebellion 777, Jeffrey, Fikeslore, Blackfin, WWW, and Thought Toppler. Maybe I should put on gloves for handling all these. Hang on a second. This shit ain't good for your skin. Your generosity goes so deep that I'm actually gonna put on gloves to handle all the ink paper. Oh my gosh. Kitty Caitlin, thank you for the fresh prime sub. Miku Doom, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm wasting paper. Haha, you're very funny. Loop, thank you for the 5 months. Blue Horse Cock, thank you for the prime sub. Hey, thank you for the 16 months. Nightwolf, thank you for the 100 bits. Hang on. Prairie Dog, let's have more memberships from him. Thank you for the memberships to Dawei, Z-Frame Zeta, Erkla Sue, Randy Flesh, Moo Moo Kitty Fluff, Double Din Din, Scarax. Good lord. Award 2001, Doomlord 2, Michael Hanbo, Town Wrestle, John Hodgson, Harpy 21, Timothy Rothland, Star Gumbo, Astra Mirage, and Leshlam 40, Tekomi, Watburn, Just Starving, Richard Cleveland. Bablar, thank you for the 100 bits. YouTube is tearing you down, sir, and it's hilarious. What are they doing? And back to Prairie Dog. Okay, Square Donut, Theodore Martin, Clebington, Slayer, Lord of the Waifus, Darendis 67, Party Possum, Bomekti DS, Rice Species, Biblically Accurate Nick, Rick Digging, Pan the Market, Nick 38, Lay 9024. Hang on a second. Oh my gosh, more gifted memberships. Hang on, I gotta go through all the ones from Prairie Dog. He's the guy with the cat avatar. Red Colt, Sneeve Gas. Oh, thank you, Mr. Japanese Man, for the gifts of the Pastel Bunny. I'm sorry I can't read katakana. Icefur, and Vanessa, and Muddy Friends, and Exotic Overture, and D86, and British Bagel, and Collective Concerns. And this one just doesn't go to anyone. It just has an exclamation mark. And Logan Eason, and Destitos, and Day Skies, Rock and Roll Rhinosaur, Freak Show TV, Comment Malort, Now You'll Never Know, Eardor J55, Fish Pit, Windor Tex, Silly Horsey 69, Wrath 9, James Wood, On That Bubbles, Nathan Is That Lot. Wait, this is Victoriite. Wait, we switched. These are from Victoriite. Hang on. Thank you, Victoriite, for the subs too. Alexis Evo, the Red Vex, Anthony 77, and something in Japanese. Dominic New Year 27, Lunar Lock, Fujo Rod. Hang on a second. Bond Watchers fast forward 3 hours. Congratulations, you guys added an hour onto the stream. You don't often get to do that. Didn't know you had to turn on the thing to let you accept memberships. I like my YouTube audience. I don't like YouTube's stream tools. Cause why the hell do you have to manually turn that on? Are you gonna like break into tears if you get a membership to a channel you don't watch? It doesn't like force subscribe you. Jelus, Draven Curse, J-Tang, Sir Frank Otter, El Rev, 45. I don't know how to read Roman numerals. Those are more Prairie Dog. Hang on, Prairie Dog. Thank you for the gift subs to Wineman and Mr. Bovine and Naruto Home and Jackery and Spam Risk, Rocket Volvex, Meat Quakes. I'm reading these more carefully now. Big Rick Austin, SSJ Dreamweaver, Jada JPEG, Chris Adventures, something in Japanese, Jay the Marauder, Nightmare. Dog, the fucking endless generosity of Prairie Dog. OI Nato, Feltmeister, Zachary Savage, Swell Like, Radical Rismalist, Cole, Wax Blast, Zombie Universe, RTMC Wit 05, Woofy, Mustag G3H, Wintry Rim, Ash Game, Wersex, Captain Useless TV, Cadence the Sloth, Eccentric Thinker, thank you for the gift sub to Giddy Bots. Hang on, wait, two of these are Eccentric Thinker. Hang on, he's also one. He's also a, someone that gave a bunch of these. The psychology of mass donating gifting needs to be studied. What's there to study, bro? People like it when I read out. People like inconveniencing the streamer because it's funny. It's funny when you make me do a bunch of work for no reason. Cause like, someone fill me in. I got an uncharacteristic amount of gift subs, and now I'm reading them all off because I have a printer that prints them off. Also memberships from YouTube. This is absurd, bro. I agree. The problem is all the memberships are all mixed up because it prints them as individual things. Eccentric Thinker, thank you for the gifted memberships to Cole and Val the Gamer and Sergeant Caboose and Centrist and Meow and Chairless Saying and Z-Dude, Avatus, Spook the Man, Golden Snip, Caffeine and Sprite, Abacon, Anon, thank you for the 1337. This is almost as long as the average CVS receipt. I was gonna say Radio Shack, but that's maybe a little more old man coded. Last Ridal's a Weeb and Hudafi. Hang on a second. Making my ass read. And Denmazak and Spineless Spawn, Town Poem, Jessica Mobel, NCG9, Rolex 01. Hang on, can I look before it disappears how many of these people actually gifted? It looks like 50. Hang on, let me check real fast. Oh my gosh, no, it's not. Wait. Victor Riot, thank you for the 100 memberships. Eccentric Thinker, thank you for the 50 memberships. Prairie Dog, no wonder you're in here so much. Sorry, Eccentric Thinker, thank you for the 100 memberships. Prairie Dog, no wonder you're in here so much. Thank you for the 150 memberships. Which, the max they let you give is 50, so they did 3 sets of 50. How do I know if I got a gifted? Okay, hang on, wait. I got a perfect emote for you. Hang on, wait. What's it called? What I call the emote? Guys, I can't remember what I called it. It's the... You know which one I'm talking about. It's the 7TV. Can someone respond to him with that? Not the Folgers one. The 7TV emote. He said, "How do I know if I have a membership?" And he doesn't have the icon next to his name. The one that I added yesterday. Not the feet one. The one where it... Yeah, that's it. That's it, Psyche42. Yeah. Hang on. You might want to sit down when I tell you this. I'm sorry, bro. I just recommend you don't be buying any lottery tickets, okay? All I'm saying, not gonna dictate your life. I'm just saying maybe hold off on the lotto tickets, maybe hold off on the parlays. First stream, this is what I come into. This isn't what it's normally like. This isn't the normal way of things. Oh, and Hoodie and Man Good Bad and Larry Jr., Mr. Fetus, Griff the Myth, and Callian 1, and oh my gosh. And Lizzie Narnia, Mew Just Mew, Stevie Lynn, Sekune99, Tomorrow, River Roth, Frank Dead, Nobi, Loli Rika 3, wait, I know them. Likes 410, Dr. Tabbles, The Cutie Cat, Gumbo 33, Leviathan, Jinflon, Rosewater, FP Usoft, Xanos Carthage, Skibbity Cumlord, that's fucking foul. Niffy Mari, Yacht George, Dawn's Not Home, Nimbricade, Floppylicious, Crawl 61, Deezy Beezy, Pentium Inside, Chilled Milk, Stratomaster, Frizola, Cookie, Pip-Boy, Fancy Ass, Locons, Weld Guy, Babs and Lasagna, the Fred Little... Dude, what I'm realizing is that YouTube really doesn't give a shit what you name yourself. They actually do not give a single fuck. Kevo Pavo, Jellerman, Swayer B29, let's see. Tangerines and Titties. See, like, Twitch would They'd be all like, you can't name yourself that. YouTube's just like, right away. Right this way, sir. One Toaster, Jasper the Catphone, Echo Explorer, Scotty L, Alexander, Abneo, Sigil Seal, Loaded GL, Christopher Woods, Dr. Inkland, Jazz Killers, Phantom Is, Carbon Molecules, Big Gucci Sauce, Randy Nanale, Use It Twice, Vehicles of Peace, Bacon 07, Noodle Plus, Daniel Sheka, Crowded Paladin, let's see, HJ Kit, that was the end of the roll. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Slothy Disc, Saturnus, Pilo Pico, Astrozorno, Zoftyman, Alistor. Oh, thank you for the 3 months, Frank Netter, buddy. And then Maddie Madison, Senior Shrek, Da Psycho Ninja, R. Mills, thank you for the 8 months. Zach Matthews, thank you for the 100 bits. Rotting Skeleton, thank you for the gift sub to Hong Kong. Tez Unit, thank you for the 5 months of Prime. Frank Nerd, your buddy, thank you for the 10 gifted subs to Infinite Tape. Mad Bowler, Midnight Chat, Schloden, Imperigo, Rodot G, John Kelly, Losing Mastered, Sirius Feared, and Dave Frost. Malocalypse, thank you for the gift sub. Mitch Wolverine, thank you for the $5. Hello from North Canton. I got a friend who lives there. Patrodactyl, Anime Spartan, Sean Knight, Nathaniel Gel, Sardenbind, Vandamese, Marksamizer, Pharaoh's L. And then hang on, this motherfucker got the Walmart logo. Nick G, thank you for the 6 months. It'd be irresponsible for me to not add to this mess. Appreciate you, brother. Tails Draws Junk, thank you for the 2 gift subs to Zindil Bort and Tree Forest. And then Bit Not Found, thank you for the gifted memberships to yourself. Stein1, Vlad 2K, Coolcat77, Spock 45. And then Isma, thank you for the 100 bits. Miku Doom, thank you for the 100 bits. Bipolar, thank you for the 100 bits. Rip Duck Saget, thank you for the 100 bits. Babular, thank you for the 100 bits. Ginger Banana Stein, thank you for the 4 months. Zeno, thank you for the 8 months. I need you to fold my receipt into a football and flick it over a goal somewhere in the basement. It's been an incredibly fun 8 months. You know what? You have been a very active member here, so normally I'd tell you to pound sand when I'm going through all these, but Angel Shapeshifter, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Rip Duck, thank you for the 100 bits. Anon, thank you for the gift sub. Nightwolf, thank you for the 100 bits. Blue Horsecock, thank you for the gift sub. Blue Horsecock, thank you for the tier 2. Daniel Roofscon, thank you for the membership. Muskrat Joe, thank you for the T1. Kitsuro, thank you for the 15 months. Bipolar, thank you for the 200 bits. Log, thank you for the gift sub to Tank Tickler. Isfaptwa, thank you for the 5 gifted subs to Tesla Coil, Enjoyer, Ale Bill, Golden Tarkus, friggin' Cornflakes, and Goku Ash Naruto. Master, thank you for the Prime sub. Taco Emergency, thank you for the gifted membership. Jocks Hawks, thank you for the 100 bits. First time watching you stream, your bits have been my life. Glad you like them. Welcome in. This ain't the normal stream because we got a little sidetracked, but we'll get back to it soon. We literally stopped right before the big, like, trying the project. Red Troubadour, thank you for the 200 bits. Every time I tab back in, I can see more deaths. We're almost there now. Odd Daniel, thank you for the membership. MM Matt, thank you for the fresh T1. Close Solar Kitsune, thank you for the 100 bits. Crow Pothria, thank you for the fresh membership. More from Eccentric Thinker to Sanjev Rao, Castel Neve, Reverend Cudgel, Bunny Slat, Mason, Hina Zatso, Heinous Handsaw, Ornstein with a Glock, Cora Wyson, and Elinifro Karazak. Thank you for the $2 award-winning Taint, a toaster that super toasts really fast. Put that one in the thinker. That could be gas. All in all, it's good. Thank you for the 5 months. More paper. Love the builds. They've inspired me to get back tinkering. Thank you, man. Glad you like them. Glad you're working on something. Hope your project goes well. Shamu, thank you for the 500 bits. Luxy Leatherhat, thank you for the fresh T1. Lizard Puppy Liz, thank you for the Prime sub. Rylitha, thank you for the 100 bits. Since mine got lost in the sauce, cursed cooking stream idea. Worst rated Scrandle foods. I've considered this. I might end up running it. Oh, and Blue Horsecock, thank you for the T3! And then finally, I made the right choice not watching Columbo tonight. Thank you for the 100 bits, Angelo Sardo. Oh my gosh. When we were going to test this, it was like 10 after 3. Because I try to keep tabs on how late it's getting, because some people, you know, you guys got work tomorrow, you got shit to do. I don't want the projects to drag on too long. What can I say, though? If I say that I'm gonna read the thing, then I can't just not do it. That'd be fucked up. I had to do T3 because I didn't get a recording of him saying it on T2 and he was a little bitch and didn't say it on T1. What? I read it. I don't know what you're talking about. Shamu Plays, thank you for the gift sub to my mod, Julio. Nova Duskpaul, thank you for the gifted membership. Zach Matthews, thank you for the 10 gifted subs to Angry Wayne Gretzky, Natalie Renee, Trijack, A1 Quality, Cyan Gray Fox 26, Ace2T, Mo Kumo, Uko Joko, and Blurbs. Of Nolnu, thank you for the 100 bits. I don't ask for much, but if Fonks' CVS ass receipt hasn't been trashed yet, please hang it near Dr. Freak. Dr. Freak is not a permanent fixture hanging up. But I did save his receipt because it's so freakishly long. And I'm gonna hang it up probably behind my monitor or something. One more slip for the printer. Shotgun Man, thank you for the $2. And Muskrat Joe, thank you for the gift sub to Teriyaki Bukaki. What a fucking nasty name. Alright. Now back to... I was gonna say now back to our regularly scheduled programming. RP Rurin, thank you so much for 100 gift subs. Holy shit, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift subs to Bloody Head, Sparky B1, The Lyric, Mr. Cheeseburger, Ghostly Toad Unit, Mr. Fizad, Nico Lay the Ninja, Das Fish, O Loopy, Hirsch, Patent Pending Gaming, Kivo611, Ducks Jacked Alienist, Sepp Green, Murdhawk, Smith Obscure, Goldie Fourish, Cat of Combs, Drexy TV, Foxy Cat, Sir Launchius, Mujika23, Ultraman, Vincent Dealencard, Jaren Mathid, Spooky Ames, Yates Sika, Zigbat, Subway Spider-Man, Solo Asylum, Prince of Darkness, Salamore, Warbear, Osaeris Zero, 33 Wint, Santa Goon, Neo Dynamo, Cutie Pie, DJ Flop, Witch Alaror, Arcane Winter, Grins Valagrins, Fort Twallen, Aethorial Wuffleton, Mr. Thresher, Mr. Three Trex Eater, Trex Doc, Swetch App, Lykusa Matlock, Stealth Drifter, Jays 11, Shipwreck V24, something in Japanese, Eclipse Sniper 14, Hungry Hippo Man, Party Bear, Meowthart, Mr. Kami, Juno Thin, Joda 54, Stroob, Gorby 501, Shogun 227. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Hang on, Ottpunk, thank you for the 100 bits. 100, honk. I got some news for you. It doesn't honk unless you give it like 500 bits or a sub. But thank you for the 100 bits regardless. Some random internet dude, thank you for the gift sub to Captain Rose. Shotgun Man, thank you for the $2. Devin, thank you for the $5. Just joined the stream. I have no idea what's happening. Welcome to the club. Dragooner, thank you for the $2. Didn't think you'd get away that easily. They had that little extra bamboozling in there. They had that little extra bamboozling in there just to keep me around slightly longer. Oh my gosh. And then Bit Not Out, thank you for the $2. We're gonna burn through all the remaining rolls. We only got 3 left now. I'm gonna have to order another box. Osiris Zero, thank you for the 500 bits. See, that's the one that honks. And when it's a bit dono, it does the burp burp, so it does a double honk, which is extra cool. And Jacob Tech Shit, thank you for the membership. Appreciate you. And Cool Kitten, thank you for the Prime sub. How much is a sub? It depends on what country you're in, but if you're in the US, a sub is $6. And I get 4 of them. But it gives you access to all the emotes and all that cool stuff. Also, when people give a bunch of subs, Twitch goes, let's show this stream to more people because people gave them a bunch of subs and they get a cut of those. So, it also just helps the stream in general. Not like that's like a big thing, but it does help the stream in that way too. All that took as long as my commute from my office back home. Thank you for the 500 bits, Ice Queen Loki. Lord Serg, thank you for the 3 months of Prime. And Crack Racket, thank you for the Prime sub. If you didn't know carbon dioxide absorbs better into ice cold water, I do know that. I'm gonna try it with room temp, and then I'm gonna put a cooler on the side that chills it down close to freezing so that we can get a little better result. That's the idea. That's the idea, at least. Aye, aye. And then Anon, thank you for the gift sub to Joe the Joer. Billion THB, thank you for the 5 gift subs to Yamacons, Ezra Sticks, Kevin Napkins, Lanax, and Sunstone 8. Appreciate ya. Cool Kitten, thank you for the gift sub to Alex M. Caden Squirrel, thank you for the 5 British pounds. I have no joke. Massive kudos for reaching the subs. Thank you, brother. It's nothing I did. I'm just doing my own stupid shit, as always. Shamu Plays, thank you for the gift sub. Jacob Tech Shit, thank you for the $2. Damn, you only get $4. Here you go. I appreciate you, brother. Braga Mian, thank you for the 7 months. I normally don't do these messages, but I can't not join the stream derailment. Well, congrats. You've passed the 1 hour mark of stream derailment. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Congrats. We probably... I just ordered a bunch of shit for a stream where I was like, we're really spending a lot of money on this and I'm probably not going to make it back. Never mind now. This has now funded that expenditure. So hopefully that's a good old time for you guys. This has made it so we can... This stream alone is going to make it so we can actually do a lot of stuff that I had on the maybe docket for like, the upcoming weeks. So, I really genuinely appreciate it a lot. Because now those things get to move up from maybe to let's get stuff ordered for it. Thank you so much. Okay, we have one final one. Foxmom Mina, thank you for the 100 bits. It's about my idea to save receipts for a project. I have them all in a big bag right here. Don't worry. A trash bag. But I have them all right here. Don't you worry. Alright, hang on. One more. Katana 12, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. I appreciate ya. And now, finally, let's get back to our scheduled assignment. Right back over here. Okay. You're trying to sneak ones in a little last minute. I'll give you hopes and prayers for the printer. It's working its best, but it's made for industrial, so it'll be good. Thanks for the 100 bits. Devin, thank you for the $5. Here's 5 more. My friend described you as Einstein with a crack habit. I'm glad you like the streams, brother. Dragooter, thank you for the $2. I fund more chaos. I appreciate it. Real Shnobo, thank you for the gift sub. And Shamu Plays, thank you for the 100 bits. Curse of Pippa. And then a bunch of squares, because it doesn't know how to print the the mahjong tile things. Rogue Network, thank you for the $2. Jackie, one more thing. Okay. Dart Badger, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. All right. Let's get back to the main project we were just about to try out before we got sidetracked. We built this pressure chamber. We got people in here that weren't even here when I was about to try it. We have constructed this pressure chamber. It allows you, once I put the lid back on, to put a CO2 cart in the top, and then it pressurizes. You can bleed through the needle valve. You'll see what it is. Basically, it lets us get a really, really high pressure relative to what we normally carbonate at, like 4 times the standard carbonation pressure, into this chamber, and then release the CO2, and, I don't know, let her rip. We'll see if it ultra carbonates it. I'm trying it right now with the room temp water, but then I'm gonna put the Peltier unit on it and see if it works even better with cold water, because cold water carbonates a lot better. It just absorbs the CO2 nicer. Oh, and I have the emoji thingy. I'm sub. Refresh your thing. All right. Let's see. Where's my safety glasses? There we go. There we go. Do we still have the other mic on? Yeah, we do. We're good. Alright, I've already poured water in here, and I did a test. There's only a little bit in the bottom. We don't want a whole lot of water. I'm not really sure how well it's gonna go, like, in terms of, like, mixing and everything. Because when I pressurize it, one of my main fear here, besides the pressure vessel exploding and killing me instantly, which is not likely, but the main thing that I'm worried about here is the water splashing way up into where this is and fucking up my meter and my pressure valve. The pressure valve will probably still work just fine, but the meter is probably better off not to. We braised this little guy. Let's go ahead and go in with this. We have a pressure release valve, so we should be fine on pressure building, but even then, the main thing I'm worried about is this thing, like, rocketing off, and I'm having everything that could shoot off is not pointing towards me, specifically for that reason. Whoa, hang on, wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, the laptop is so fucking dog shit. The laptop is so fucking dog shit, I can't even, like, stop the... Where's my fucking mouse? Here we go. There's a channel on Billy stealing your content and dubbing it in Mandarin. Please, for the love of God, link me that channel. I'm not gonna do anything to him, okay? I just want to talk. I just want to talk in a constructive way. Alright. Let's try this out. We get to bleed the pressure in. I'm not even in front of the pressure gauge, so you guys can see what the pressure is at, and I can't. For whatever that means to you. I can't see it raise. I can only bleed it in. So you guys can see it a little more complete. It's a little bit top heavy. There's a real big height on here. Alright. Well, no more waffling around. Let's see if this thing works. We're currently closed. This is a quick release valve, so that's why it kind of wobbles. Whoa! There we go. Okay, okay. Okay. That's crazy. That fucking soaked me. that sprayed water like a damn fountain out of the pressure release. Alright, hang on a second. Now, if I open this, is it gonna spray water straight up? Yes. Yes is the answer. Alright, hang on. I need to... Let's get it off the stand. What is it at right now? It's only 40 PSI, and it's bleeding off, too. Because this isn't a very secure... Alright. Alright. We should have, in here, if there's fucking anything left, we should have ultra-carbonated water. That's... Hang on, let me see. Let me get a glass real fast. I don't know where it's leaking the pressure, but it does very gradually leak pressure. We've already degassed it, though. So, Oh, it's... That's it? That's all we get? Alright, we have 1 tablespoon of quite fizzy water. Whoa. I mean, that's really carbonated, I'll give it that. the 1 tablespoon that came out of this is really carbonated. So, I don't know, haters. What are you gonna say to that? Dude, I need to turn this fucking valve so it doesn't hose me the next time I do this. Also, maybe... Alright, the fact I was able to turn those so easy makes me think that maybe I didn't tighten these things down as much as I should have. Okay, now it'll stick out this side instead of the other side. And I'll have the valves point up and down so they don't hose me. Because we are going to do this again. Because, dude, I need more... I need more sample size. Alright, so if it's gonna hose me, like, regardless, we might as well fill this bitch up, then, right? Not the laptop. No, it's not pointing to the laptop. The laptop's over here. It's gonna shoot down and up. Here, we got this on here? Yeah, the valve's all straight. Oh, now the branding on the cylinder's facing you. It looks a little nicer. More water means you'll need more CO2. Yeah, I'm thinking we do a second cylinder. Or maybe even connect my big tank to this and let her really rip. But I think that if I connect the big tank, it'll literally blast all the water in it out. Like, unrecoverably. It is really carbonated, though. I don't know how to put this to a metric. Mandarin Uo matches in intensity. Alright, look, normally I say don't tag me in the Discord, but this is a rare exception. Please post this in the Discord and tag me, because it sounds like the funniest thing ever. I want to see my Mandarin dubbed self. Here, it was a little too zoomed in. Let's get more water in here. Hello from North Canton. Wait, are you the same guy who wrote that in another message? Or is this a legally distinct North Canton person? When did Slav learn Mandarin? I didn't learn Mandarin. You guys are being propagandized by Billy Billy. Let's do a little more water, actually. That'll be good. Alright. Chinese slap. Dude, look, hang on, I'll look at it after this. This is the great misdirect stream. No stream has been derailed more than this shit, dog. Alright, valve facing up so that doesn't explode. If that broke the glass, I'd be pissed. Alright. We get some additional cylinders just in case. New to the Discord, where do I put it? You shouldn't have to ask where you put it, bro. No, but actually, I don't know, just in general. Make sure someone hasn't already done it. Someone's probably already tagged me at this point. Alright. Safety glasses on, boys. And then... Whoo! Ah, motherfucker! Fuck! I forgot to close the valve! Shit! Well, there's nothing left in there now. Hang on a second. Good grief. I can't catch a break, man. I forgot. I literally forgot. It's because it's not just open at the top, it has a siphon tube going to the bottom, so all the air pressure is just gonna make it spooge out the top. Good grief, man. The good news is, the water that came out is definitely carbonated because it's fizzing all over on the table. So, you know. Hang on, let me get paper towels. Waterproof laptop? Oh no, the laptop is kind of hosed, but it'll be okay. It can't possibly get more fucked up than it already is. That should clean us up all nice. How's the meter looking? 'Cause that definitely had water get in it. Okay, it looks like it's fine. Okay. Jeez, man. Good grief. No water never hurt a laptop, guys. This laptop is so fucking shit that, like, the stream looks like this, and if I try to scroll chat, it chugs the whole thing. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. It's so bad. Alright, let me not make this mistake twice. That's plenty of water. Isn't the Bitcoin miner running on it? No, the Bitcoin miner is not running on the laptop unless it is without my knowledge. Unless I have malware on there that's running a Bitcoin miner. Alright, are we ready? Let's try a, okay. Alright. There we go. Yo, I just realized, due to the way this works, I don't have to have this on top when I pop it in there. Let's do another one, just to make sure it's really carbonated. Holy shit, that like froze my phone. Oh! I almost made the same mistake again. That shit is cold. Alright. The instant soda. Let's see how well this actually ended up. So, flip it upside down to bleed it off. Actually, we can, well, no, I think this is actually better. There we go. Let's see. I wish the only thing I wish I installed is like a secondary valve to pour the water out and put the water in. But it would have to be through the side valve because the top one has to have the siphon. Alright, let's see how much survived and how fizzy it is. That's it? Well, I'll give you this. That's super fizzy. If you could see it. That is very fizzy water. And then let's do a little taste test. Hang on, can we do a... That's... Okay. The yield may need worked on, but it does really, really carbonate this. Like, it tastes a lot more carbonated than a normal water. You know what I'm realizing also? I had this whole plan to put the electronic cooling system on it because the cold will make it carbonate better, right? But what I've realized, this came out ice cold. This is like freezing cold. And what I'm realizing is the rapid decompression of this CO2 cylinder, it's shooting dry ice out the bottom. I forgot about that. Because when I made my instant beer chiller, I did the same thing. And I had the cylinders facing down at an angle so that dry ice would come out. So it's actually blasting dry ice into the water, and that's why it's so cold. So it's actually super. So actually, I don't even need to make it more complicated. It achieves the cooling, like, for free. What I'm realizing, too, is that my water is not very good quality. It very much tastes like the carbonic acid, that's for sure. LTA coolers suck anyway. Yeah, I know, they're pretty inefficient. But, I mean, they get the job done when you can't use a literal cooling loop, right? And that's what this would be used for. I don't like when people try to use them in place of real cooling loops. But, like, for something like this, I think it's pretty fine. Grief. Sprays water everywhere when you run it, though. Can you double carbonate a can of soda? I was literally like, hang on a second. So, on Tuesday, we tried to make our own homemade Dr. Pepper. And in doing so, we about poisoned ourselves. But I had this can of Diet Dr. Pepper, because I had it in the fridge, that I used to test against as like a flavor standard. This shit is flat as fuck now. It is the flattest you could that soda could be. Okay, I am realizing there actually is more water in this. You know what I think it is? That was more water than I had in the thing. Okay, well, I lost a lot of the fizz trying to get it out of there, but it tastes just like the carbonic acid. Anyway, what if I just put Dr. Pepper in this thing? I need to hose it out afterward to, like, purify it. because it's gonna fuck this up in terms of getting sticky Dr. Pepper everywhere instead of just water. But I feel like you guys probably want to see it, because I would want to see it, that's for sure. No, I'm not carbonating the old school Dr. Pepper. I never want to drink that again. That shit sucked. I'm recarbonating this flat Diet Dr. Pepper. And then I have one that I opened earlier today, so we can actually compare old-ass, 2-day-old Dr. Pepper with, like, a couple-hour-old Dr. Pepper. That's barely in it. We can do way more. Probably fit like half a can in here if we really push it. That's plenty. It's gonna blast out of the valve at 100 miles an hour. Put the fresh Dr. Pepper in there and double carbonate. Well, hang on, I have a controlled Dr. Pepper that I opened at the beginning of stream, which I guess was a while ago now, but it's still carbonated. Yeah. I've got a fresh carbonated Diet Dr. Pepper to compare against the fucked up evil one that I'm about to supercharge. I'm recarbonating this Dr. Pepper I saw in the corner of the room that I haven't really I know how long it's been there. It's been there since Tuesday. It's been sitting on my laundry machine. It's fine. Alright, I got 2 CO2 cylinders left in here. Motherfucker. Alright. Let's see if the Dr. Pepper experiment works. Dr. Typhoon. There goes half of it. Such is life sometimes, man. Such is life. Alright. There we go. This should have the finest Dr. Pepper. The most carbonated Dr. Pepper of all time. Okay, there's a decent amount in there. I can feel it sloshing around. Also, this thing's still at 80 PSI, so let's bleed it off. We want to bleed it off slowly. We don't want it to all fizz up. So just let that. There is nothing in that can. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. It's not pouring out because of the siphon. Also, you know what this means? It means our solder joint actually was pretty good. Motherfucker. I thought that the pressure was gone at that point. Well, there goes some of it. Damn it. Did you see that? It fucking splooged on the table, dude. Alright, let's pour. There we go. You hold the valve open, it pours out easier. It didn't pour a big head, but it's really bubbly. Hang on. Hang on, I'll take a sip for comparison. Yeah, baby. Well, hang on. Compared to this one that's been open for like a couple hours. Well, it's a lot more carbonated than that, but maybe that's not the best metric. You don't say? It's at... that is... Okay, it's at least as fizzy as, like, one fresh out of the fridge. And it's kind of, like, a little more fizzy because... I don't know how to describe it. If I chug this, I'm gonna burp like crazy. It's got a lot... It's got a lot of fizz in it. Oh, slap. Still making Dr. Pepper the new fashioned way. I can tell you what, right now, what the trade-off to this method is. Because it is fizzier, but the taste of the carbonic acid is like way stronger. What this really does, more than making it more fizzy, because like it does taste more fizzy, but I think that a lot of its extra power is being lost when it fucking splooges everywhere, getting it out of the damn container. I think the trade-off, the main thing that it does is that it makes it taste bad. Or not like, I don't know, it doesn't make it taste like horrible, but it definitely doesn't taste as good as a fresh one. Because it has that like carbonated, like, acidity to it. Ugh. Let me tell you, this in a ginger ale, putting a ginger ale in this thing, if you have like a stomach bug or something, and taking a sip of like the giga carbonated ginger, it would hit so right. Oh my gosh. Took a 2-liter bottle of it in 15 seconds to fry your throat and break the world burp record. Nah, I don't think I'll be doing that today, thank you. Thank you for the offer, it's very tempting. But I don't think I'll be doing that. Tastes way better if you use diamond. What, for the carbonation? I'm not gonna lie. You know what it's similar to? Did any of you guys have the Nitro Pepsi? Where the entire thing was like that it was like, it was carbonated with nitro instead of CO2. First of all, it's one of the best tasting things that Pepsi has made because it was like super ultra carbonated. But it was super ultra carbonated for like 30 seconds and then it went from ultra carbonated to completely flat because the nitrogen doesn't bind like CO2 does. So it was really good, but you really had to drink it fast if you wanted to enjoy it. This is kind of like that. It's the only thing I can compare it to. The carbonation in this one. It's kind of like the Nitro Pepsi. But it isn't as smooth because it doesn't have the tiny bubbles because it's not nitrogen. It's just hypercarbonated CO2. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second, I need more paper towels and sprayed Dr. Pepper all over my table. Actually, hang on a second. Let's just do a flush round to wash the thing out. Get another cylinder real fast. So I think we've proven now. We've shown that it works. Alright, this is the washing round. Just because I don't want my shit to be all sticky and gross and nasty. Luckily, this tank is stainless steel, so it shouldn't rust. Shit gonna look like a rave in here after with all these fucking bottles. You guys want to see what happens if you just open the valve? If you just open the valve when it's siphoned like this? I can't lie, it is kind of cool that it does that. And you know, all I need is to make a different, because right now I have this big, long thing, but if I just took a different quick connect and I got some angle piece, I wish I had this on hand or I could just dream it up. Get some angled tubing on there, and then you could swap off the carbonator, put on the siphon, and then go, and it fills the bottle up. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? That'd be sick. Anyway, now I need I just realized. Yo, maybe I'm not a very bright man because I just realized, yo, is directly above this that it's sprayed is this fucking electrical junction box. It just fucking hosed that thing, dude. Oops. Whoops! Didn't realize that was there. Oh my gosh! Hang on a second. Ah, dude, I wish I had the angle pieces because being able to put like the soda siphon on it would actually be really cool. Probably been getting hosed for a minute. Yeah, every time the side vent goes off, I guess. Well, here's to another basement cleanup. The breaker's having a hard time. Carbonate taco sauce? I don't even have all this shit that you're like telling me to carbonate. You know what? I'll tell you what. This is a completely... This would be a completely different stream, because I think that there would genuinely be enough to make a second stream about this. But, doing one where I just carbonate random shit to see what happens, that could be pretty gas. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, bro. That'd be a pretty gas stream. Just seeing what you can carbonate. You know? Get it? Gas? Haha, pretty gas. Shut the fuck up. Buy some nitrogen cartridges? I think I can get them in the same form factor. Can you also get nitrogen like this? I think you can. Anyway, hang on. I gotta upgrade my cookies. 50 trillion from this, 81 trillion from this. I think this one might be the better purchase. But this one has more available upgrades. That's pretty good. Carbonated magic shell ice cream topping. They still make that? We're talking sugar lumps in Discord. I've got 2 sitting here. I don't know what to do with them. I'm gonna ascend here soon, though. Actually, let's see if we can pop a 777. Promising Fate. That click has been registered. Thank you for your cooperation. Carbonated whiskey. Alright, listen, man. I think we've done enough damage for today's stream. We've built the Ultra Carbonator. Now, for our next... For my next act, we'll get a bunch of crazy shit to carbonate, and I genuinely think that could be a fun stream. But, until then, let's actually find someone to raid. Oh, wait, hang on. Who's live? Who's live? What is, let's see. Let's see. You guys want to watch GeoGuessr, or do you want to watch Grand Theft Auto? Let's raid Soy Milk. Actually, wait. Before we raid, don't leave yet. There's something that I want to pull up on stream before you guys, before we split ways. I want to see. Hang on. Where is it? I gotta see. Anyone who hasn't clicked the link, let's experience this together. Apparently, I am being bootlegged on Billy and dubbed over in Mandarin. All right, hang on. This has to be. It's my microwave USB port splitter. Okay, I've never been on Billy. Dude, yo, this shit in Chinese. It's got. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Wait. 今天我们要制作有史以来第一个，至少据我所知是第一个 USB 供电的微波炉。现在你可能没意识到这有多难，因为现在好像什么玩意儿都能用 USB 供电。Is this a guy dubbing me, or did they get an AI voice? Because it literally sounds like me. It actually just sounds like me. Is it an AI voice, or did they find, is there a Chinese guy out there that has my voice? Because that's crazy. I think it's AI. I think it has to be. It's too close. 你用 USB 就能运行像笔记本电脑这样强大的设备，而且你知道的，基本上所有东西都能用 USB 充电。你甚至可以用 USB 充电，比如启动电源之类的东西。所以说，我们现在
I hope it's a dub. If it's a real person dubbing, I'm gonna give him a pat on the back and a firm handshake.
那些都不是微波炉，微波炉特别难搞，因为它们需要持续消耗数百瓦的功率。这就像。
It's not gonna let me watch more unless I make a Billy account. I'm assuming that's what that says. Oh my gosh, dude. Guys, this is a great time to tell you about and start getting you hyped for an event that's gonna take place in maybe a month or so. Maybe not quite about a month from now. Guys, Chinese Week is coming. For the week of Chinese New Year, we will be observing Chinese Week, where every stream is Chinese. It's not in Chinese, but it's Chinese themed. Anyway, this is an excellent segue to let you know about this. So get hyped for mid-February. And also, while we're at it, tomorrow's stream, here, let's go ahead and start our raid. Tomorrow's stream is actually going to be buying some stuff on Temu. We're doing another Temu stream. I know you guys love them, and I love them too. This one isn't sponsored by Temu either. Also, for anyone who was wondering why I took a Temu sponsor, because I got some people who are like, bro, why are you doing this? And it's because I do videos on them anyway, and they reached out to me and they said, hey, do you want to do a sponsor? And I'm like, sure, but only if you're okay with how I make my existing videos, because I don't want to, like, censor myself for the stream.
Hope you never stop till you're 90 years old.
Thank you, Enderchib. So, so that was my stipulation, and they said, yeah, sure, bro. Just don't say the names of any competitors. And they watched that entire video when I sent it back. And they were like, yeah, bro, you're good. So anyone who's, like, coming at me being like, why'd you take this sponsor? It's because they let me be myself. And I was gonna buy their stuff anyway. The one tomorrow is not sponsored by them, though. We're just free balling for the love of the game. We're gonna be buying Chinese luck charms off of Temu for a future stream where we see if they actually work. Anyway, that'll be a good old time. I'll catch you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. For YouTube, that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'll see you guys around. Goodbye, goodbye. YouTube? Twitch is already... They're fucking gone. I think. Yes. YouTube, you're still here? How's it going, bros? Love you guys. Thank you for your immense generosity today as well. And thank you for sticking around. It's been a great time. Aye. It's free crap. I don't judge you on that. Hey, man, if they are fine with me saying, oh, I like this one, oh, this one's crap, I was fine with it. That was my one stipulation. And they were fine with it. They're like, yeah, we want you to be honest. Okay, sweet. That was awesome, too. That's maybe one of the videos I'm the most proud of. Temu Bike and Temu Camping are two of my favorite things that I did last year. Literally, like, some of the best shit that I put out. And then for, like, stream stuff, it would be, like, the subathon and the road trip stream, just because of the amount of work that went into that. And that I think it had some really good moments. But for videos, those are, like, two of my favorite ones. It would be like those two. I was really proud of the booze compass. That was another one that I was like, this is like top shelf. I don't know. Now I'm like trying to rank them for some reason. So shame the weather couldn't be better. On the contrary, it's kind of funnier that it was bad. It's kind of funny that it was like like half a foot of snow. And I'm planning on getting that trike out and doing a much longer ride with a bunch of extra battery packs. I bought a lot of, I bought literally battery packs from hybrid cars on secondhand. And I'm trying to concoct a charger for them, but I have 2 of them. And if I manage to get them both running and the bike doesn't break, mounting them to the back, I should be able to go like 200 miles on a charge or something ridiculous like that. So we're gonna see, because I have some big plans for that thing come spring. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll stop milling around. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow at 7 Eastern. Goodbye. Goodbye.